damage to spells. That's flat damage. Like that. Critical strike chance. I think there is spell critical strike chance, so I don't even think that works. Maximum mana is good, mana regeneration rate is good, and the minion damage is good. Okay, so it's not the greatest wand ever. Probably it's even higher, 39% higher damage, and the fact that it has resistance on it, it's probably going to be a little bit better. Okay, so we go over here, and we go into the crafting section. The wand is an exception to where maybe you don't do life resistances. Here we can craft last spell damage. So crafted the baby one with the rest of the thing. We probably want to go fire damage, right? Synergize with our fire damage and the fire damage support stuff. So if I had the baby fire damage, I would do that. That's good. And this one, and probably this build, is going to be absolutely great game. So I just wanted to show you an example of how you can craft things besides life and resistances. How you're kind of looking for better gear. You're looking for links all the time. Because if you look at your POV, when you first start off, right, you don't need many sockets of these. You need one big blue, two blues, and one red generator. So that's very easy to apply. But as you go a little further, okay, now we need a couple more blue sockets. This is still not that bad. Get a little bit further, and now we're starting to actually link some stuff together. So that's a big thing to look out for. I will tell you another thing that people get trapped in all the time. So when you're going through the campaign, you might have your gems in your weapons here, and you'll put the plus sign over here to power them up as you go through the game. Now, you might find a new carrot, you might find a new belt. It's like, oh, this belt is way better than this belt. Okay, fine. So you swap it out, and then you'll notice some of your gear turns red. You're like, wait, what? You can't figure out why. Well, your old belt probably snapped on it, and you need it to wear with other items. And those you can try and see if there may be things. So I don't have an exact example here. But if you talk about something would turn red and you bounce over it and it would say, like, you have big red text that would say, Steve in the middle, it says 237 in. You'd be like, no, you don't have 237 in. And it would tell you if it's either from the item or whether it's from the gem. Somehow you made some change and you don't have enough int anymore, and now you're mad, and now you can't figure out what to do. Well, you have a few options. First of all, you can just put back on the other item and carry on as you were. Or on your new item or one of your pieces that is not crafted yet on your bench, you can add whatever you're missing. You have the open slot for. So maybe I would go in here and say, oh, I'm missing strength. Okay. If I add 20 strength with a solid, boom. Lots of scouring or very rare to get early on. But, hey, can't progress, like you're in trouble. Another option that you have while you're leveling, I know that we're following the POV exactly because we don't know what we're doing, but if you're ever desperately needing a certain stat, you just know just sometimes they branch off and they're offering you the two things that you might be missing, 30 dex or 30 strength. It's perfectly fine to invest a point or two into these so you can wear your gear and keep going. If you have an extra point, let's leave it at that. Another option. Let's say you're playing with rolling magma. It would be infinite. You don't want to do it for the main skill, this bad for your main skill. But let's say it was one of your other skills, elemental proliferation, the one that we using at the very beginning. Elemental proliferation just requires too much int, and you just can't figure out how to make it work anymore, and you just hate it. Well, you can go back to your POV and see that you've got it, act 1 from this set. Go back to Act 1 to purchase and go to gems. Type in elemental, go live. You can buy a new gem from them. Hopefully it will be a lower level. And it'll be a lower level, so it'll have a lower wire line. Later on in the game, you have another gem hideout. Invite people into your hideout. You got pretty much everything. You go here, type elemental, duration, here it is. One final hint is to be all the install here. You're in Act 3, when you go to the Imperial Gardens, up here there is a quest in the library. There is an NPC in the library that will sell you a ton of gems as well. She can help you as well. So if that ever happens to you, try to figure out the staff that you're missing. Try to craft it on your bench. Try to grab these 2 little nodes right here. You can search for strength or dex or whatever you're missing. They always look like this. They always branch out from a node exactly like this. Not too hard to find.
Still the Karui barbarians
advance upon us. Let's go back to the POV and see exactly what it tells us. So we're leveling up, level 31. It's kind of the same thing. We had a couple of extra items.
Raising my barricade behind us.
Level 31. Boom! Wait a minute. Rolling magma's done. And now we're doing Firestorm. Okay, I'm getting Firestorm in Act 3. Okay. Archmage in Act 3, Lightning Pen, Inspiration, and Intense. Okay, this is totally different. These things are different too. And again, Act 2, Nina, Act 1, Nessa. So what you would do is okay. So I don't know if I did grasp thing. So all of these are supposed to be here. Yes, I did. So I would go through and go get all of those. We go on a little shopping spree. Again, you'll tells you where to go by just messing up. Act 3, Sayosa, or Melissa, okay, for this apple, I can just buy it all right. And now, what I want is to show you a 5 link. A 5 link is very hard to find in the campaign. You probably won't find it. So, at a minimum, you want Firestorm, link with Archmage, link with Lightning Pen. You would just directly switch it from what you were doing with your Rolling Magma. But we really want to try to add that 4th slot, and it's going to be red. So, I need a 4 link with blue, red. Maybe you got lucky, and maybe you just find it playing the game. That's actually what I'm going to mean. I was literally just telling them, okay, I need a blue, red link, and then it dropped. That's what's called being on the streamer server. But that might not happen here. So, how would we do this? Sorry about that, guys. My game crashed. We're back. Okay, anyway. So, you're not on the streamer server, and it doesn't just drop for you naturally. Well, we're going to be looking for that, obviously, from all of our here. But you can go to the vendors again, and swoop around and skip that jump. Now I'm looking for, okay, I can't remember, what is it again? Back to POV, you don't gotta remember it. Blue, red. Then if you can, we get a 4th position. Remember the game. Here we go. Blue, green. Okay, that's really close, and there is a way you can manipulate this. Depending on what you want, is of course. So we buy this with 1 alt problem. You can see any 4 links here. There's blue, but it's not good. Linking it is difficult. So when you're very early in the game, it's the possibility of fusing, and fusing is going to grow on the streets. So maybe you wouldn't mess with this, but I'll let you. Okay. Now, go to the stash. And by the way, these tabs organizing everything very easy. Our way that's how so you want to buy the currency tab, the map tab, and a premium quad. I would say that's the fair thing when you play the game. So that's what you need. But anyway, your currency might just be scattered around in this next line. So we're looking for a chromatic message. You probably have a couple of these in play. Okay? You'll have a few of them. It just changes the colors. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This might be a little bit confusing, but this is super important, so I'm going to tell you anyway. Look at these gloves. You see how they have energy shield and that's all they have. Energy shield 26, and that's it. There are 3 points and one of these things. Energy shield, gray, and 6. You must thoroughly energy shield, cool spellcasting, it's blue. Armor is red, and evasion is green. One more time. Energy shield blue, armor red, evasion green. So what that means is when you use chromes on something that's pure energy shield, you're most likely to get blue sockets, which is very good news for us because we want blue, 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 red. So you want mostly blue. So that's great. If I was trying to re-roll this, it's all energy shield. So we're going to get mostly blue. That's good. Blue, 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 red. Same logic. But if I re-rolled this one, for example, it has a lot of armor and a little bit of energy shield. We would expect a mixture of red and blue, which is also kind of good for us, right? It might be hard to get the 3 blue there, but we should get a mixture of blue and red. It's not guaranteed. You could re-roll this and get a bunch of greens, but it's much less likely. The reason why I'm telling you this is it's important when you're going through the campaign. You notice how almost every color here is blue. So you want to find stuff with energy shield on it, that way you'll actually have a chance to get the right color. So let's say, I don't know, at this point you found 7 chromes. Can I make this a blue, 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 red? To actually, let's try this. And that's a lot, way too many red. I'm very surprised you haven't started trying it. Okay, quad blue. And remember, okay, we wouldn't be able to slot the red in there, but we could go Firestorm with Archmage, Lightning Pen, and Intense Spots. That's good. That's almost what we wanted. So that's not bad. So if you ran out of chromes and you had a quad blue, there's nothing wrong there. Okay, close, not quite. Okay, we're back to all blue. That would have been perfect if that would have been red. Boom. And now you would go with this. Perfectly fine. Throw this on in your Firestorm. Put in those gems, the new ones, and it'll be show you where to go for POP. And now you're going to be absolutely destroyed. Firestorm is so strong, I heard it's illegal in 36 different countries. Well, another question that people have is, so if I don't have the right stuff to switch to the crazy things with maps, I don't have this gem. I don't have all this stuff. Like, what am I supposed to do? You can get that playing Firestorm. Went maps, farms, farms and stuff. No problem at all. This will carry. Let's see in the playthrough.
This is fake.
When I got Firestorm,
She hit on him. Now all of a sudden,
it's very fun to play with. You're going to completely dominate what's that stuff. So that's just an example. Let's mess around with these gloves too. So let's say we throw them a couple of times. Okay, and we're looking for 1 red. Oh, dang it. Oh, cool. I got it. Now, you can get 3 links here, but your knees are full. So, what you can do if you have a couple of other stuff that you have, it's just easier to do this. I can go back and all of it. couple of armor stacks here. I can follow
You fucking fuck.
Try to oh, one shot, that's how you do it. That's what we call this. Cool. That's stuff. Okay, we can throw the up, throw the back of that, throw some lava, throw the whole that's how you do the swap. Alright, starting with the food listening questions, I'm taking a look at this almost 4 main answer. I said all 4 of them. All the questions. So, I don't have any mandate as all of my books. I don't think there's a universe what comes out of this build. It's really all the clarity when the player who can make it back. That's all you have for auras. And aura is if you turn it on and it controls the camera away, and it just always get back. By the way, here's another skill bar if you want to control. So, what are we going to do about this? If you are playing a build where you have, it tells you take this aura, this aura, this aura, this aura, and it takes away so much of your mana that you can't actually cast your skill, just simply remove one of the auras. Another thing you can do is you can look at, is there any way to mana barely missing or something like that. Another thing is a little bit more advanced. Take a look at the passive tree. The tree might have told you to navigate with certain nodes that love mana representation of skills. And maybe that tree is coming up from a few levels. What happens representation nodes. If you have those passive, I think you'll have mana or everything on. Another option is if you level up your auras very high, some of them actually have a much lower cost than level. Well, you can go over here and try and find lower level versions of the enemies, and then the mana cost will go down. Another advantage is when you're leveling up stuff over here and you don't want to level it up anymore, instead of left clicking the plus to level it up, right click it, and then in your inventory it'll come down here and it won't level up anymore. If you ever decide, hey, I want to level up again, click the plus sign and start leveling again. The next question is, where can I find the bandits and which ones that I should help kill? Well, usually every guide somewhere will tell you which bandit to help or say kill all. So this says, well, Creighton, but it's pretty simple to understand. City, Creighton, you're going to get speed, transport, world damage.
Had you been my
Say
creation,
Alira, you're going to get mana regen, a global critical fire and distances. The Hope, you're going to get life regen, physical damage reduction, and physical damage. And if you kill them all, you get an extra passive one. In general, follow whatever your guide says. So here we can see Bandit Creighton, which can help Creighton.
Too much clutter.
A general rule of thumb is help Alira, because if you're new, 15 all res will be godly for you when you're trying to solve your defenses to be all 75. Don't stress about this decision because you can change it later. If you accidentally kill them all, or you help the wrong one, it doesn't matter. You can fix it later. It's a very small impact on the rest of the game. Don't worry too much about it. I can't cast Firestorm due to a lack of mana. Again, shouldn't be a problem on this build. You first of all, we're going for mana, and you're not using that many auras. I do not know why you would have that problem. Make sure you're taking mana flasks to use when you're out of mana. So at least 2 would be nice for leveling up through the game. When your mana gets low, press the flask, and your mana goes back up. It's that simple. Another thing is, in the end game, you don't need a mana flask, and you see the teal text here used when charges are full. Maybe you can't see it, maybe my webcam is blocking it kind of in the middle there. You can even automate your flask. I never press my class in the endgame, except for my health potion when I need it. It's really nice, so you're not going to have to play piano tiles for the rest of your life. If you, for some reason, if your character is so brick that you can't cast Firestorm at all, you could go back to rolling Magma for a while until you get more mana. And remember that you're linking Inspiration to Firestorm, so that red socket is pretty important.
Give Our Lady Piety
And the
your
red
absolute
socket
support
should
and watch
help
you
you
with absolute scrutiny.
Inspiration there.
There is much to learn from the likes of the Inquisitor, the Umbra, and the Soulless One.
Here.
I would hate for Piety to feel that she needs
Important
shoulder
skills
such
cost
perilous wisdom
25%
alone.
less mana. It's
Dominus.
pretty important to have. The last question that I did not cover is,
Chevron.
I don't know where to go in the campaign.
You've certainly had your work cut out for you.
Then you go to the
With
waypoint here
Lionheart's Legion.
anywhere. It has an axe up
Do
here.
not concern yourself
And
with
down
Mercedes'
here it has the
complaints.
quest. Everything
I
in
am
gray
fully
you
aware
have
of
completed.
Janel's fickle
Everything over here you have not completed.
As
You
to
can
your
go
need
ahead
to
and
accelerate the
complete everything on the first
implantation
playthrough.
process, I can
At the
recommend
very
that
top,
you
you see how it highlights. It's right here.
boiling
So, in order to get to that
glass
zone,
blood
I checked,
one
okay,
part
I don't have a waypoint
medic
here.
sulfide
Do I have this
for no more than
waypoint?
30
No. And this is telling me when it's just an empty circle, it means there is no
The
waypoint.
gem is withdrawn from the
There's
solution.
nothing.
You have but a
So I
few
have to
seconds
port.
to stool.
Version 1. When you experience first prize.
Should the gem
The second row and third row. Everywhere you go. Your great Cherokees.
trust in
This
the
is
wonderful talent of yours, Chevron.
one man breakfast. Look next to it here. That's what we say.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
Here, walk to the bonfires, and find a connecting portal there. Here, for example, it's telling me there is a waypoint in the mountains. I just missed it. And you have to walk, just barely walk towards the waypoint anymore. So, just follow along, go to your waypoint, click on the quest, tell you where to go, complete them all, and go to the next step. Okay, this one. Great white beast, start at the camp, walk this way and walk this way. If you walk across those, go down the wall, and it'll show you where to go. This one's weird. Einhar's what am I going to do with that? It doesn't tell me where to go. You go to the town camp, which is Einhar is, and you can just live like, that's how you get there. It's also maximum, right? That's it.
Too much
I
clutter.
get to the campaign, and that's hopefully answer all of the questions that I had for you. So, okay, then. And we did the third line. 4 is the final boss of the remember it's going to cover all of our experiences. Now it's time for the fun part. Now the game really begins. So the first thing that I would say is the basic rules at the start of the endgame apply for what we're doing the entire campaign. You want a lot of life. You want a lot of resources. You want these all close as high as possible. They're not right away, it's fine, but that's the first order of business always. Now there's 10 trillion things that I can teach you about the endgame, but I want to teach you the basics to get there and just start blasting. So let's understand the basics about mapping and the atmosphere. So the basics are, you should purchase the map tab in the capital XL store. If you don't have this, you can't get it. It's going to get usable experience. It's pretty much you will also want to buy the currency tab and one premium water tab. Each one is going to be about $35 USD if you think it's on sale. For the currency tab, when you have it, right click it and select the affiliate as currency. what that will do is whenever you get currency, down this currency, you go to your stats, you have a left tab here, if you hold control of the left trigger, you will see how it's not going into this tab. Instead, it places it perfectly in the currency. Same thing with the map. Right click it, click it, and click mouse. Put it out where it is. So, what would you like? Looking. You get everyone, right? We want to complete one of every map. You press E. Here is a picture of every map. See, there's 115 of them.
The wardens.
There's lots to do in this game. It's fun. So we're just going to go through and complete all the maps little by little by little. That's why it feels good that you're progressing every time you log into PoE. If you only have time to log in for 30 minutes, do a couple of maps and you log off, you will have made progress. That's very nice. So you might be wondering, well, okay, I'm making progress, or what does that do for me? Another big ass tree. Hell yeah. Every time you complete a map, you get an additional point. This tree is actually much easier to understand than the other. It looks like another giant monstrosity. It's actually very simple. The Apothexile, in its history, it's had different leagues. The Armed Nemesis League, the Harvest League, the Settlers of Halberd League, the Bow League. There's a league every few months, right?
For some,
a lot of these
death as well.
leagues have mechanics, ways to play the end game. And what Grinding Gear Games does is they take it out of the game, they fine-tune it, and they put it back in the game. That way, Path of Exile has a lot of content. This is super excellent for the veterans of the game, because they know all this, and they can benefit from it. And as a beginner, it's very overwhelming. Oh, here, I have 20 leaves of stuff in a tree and figure it all out. We do the same strategy here as with the other thing. It's very easy. For this build guide, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do Legion. And that's it. Forget all the other ones. Legion is
What little
very
help I can offer
easy
is
to
yours.
click
I
the
can think of
giant
only one.
purple thing,
Don't tell Tarkley.
and a bunch of monsters spawn on the map. They're frozen. There's a timer. We kill them, and when the timer reaches 0, then they pop up. We kill them again, and they give us rewards. So this whole tree is passing around and grabbing everything that makes Legion really cool. But if you wanted to do something else, maybe you want to pick flowers. That's literally one of them, picking flowers. That would be hard. If you go to Maxwell, that's all the guys. Whatever you want to do. You want to do Harvest, you want to do Legion, whatever one you want to do. When you go up here, and you type Legion, it's kind of hard to see because the highlighting in this thing sucks. But you will see it's highlighting, it's flashing all the stuff that comes with Legion. And if you left click on it, you can see the big purple, I better not say what I think they look like. Oh, well, the big purple penises everywhere. Notice how we navigated pretty much to all of them and cherry-picked all the best things. By the way, this is Club Guns. This Concentrator, it's his 3. It's a kind of the Club Gun. The Maxwell Concentrator, Big Blaster. So this is his Legion 3. Copy it. That's it. But just understand, that's all that this tree is. You pick something that you really like, Legion, Harvest, or anything. You'll learn where this to go. Don't worry about it. Like, you'll interact with something. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Just interact. Oh, I don't understand that at all. That's fine. Nobody does in their first try. Just kind of mess around with it. But Legion is simple to understand. Click the purple thing, stop spawns, get a timer, kill them, and they pop up, kill them again. They give you rewards. Easy to understand. This build is good with Legion, so that's what we're going to do. We're following the build guide. I'll put the link down below for how to follow through. Okay, so back to the maps. sort of map. Okay, there's actually 17 here. Forget about tier 17, that's not super hard. Start with the first 16 tiers. Notice how they are divided into white color, yellow color, and red color. This is for a reason. In order to get credit for these maps, you have to meet certain requirements. So, for example, for the white maps, the rarity of the map has to be blue or higher. For the yellow maps, it has to be yellow or higher. And for red maps, it has to be yellow and higher. That probably didn't mean anything to you. No problem, I got you. So, the white maps just have to be blue. Easy. Let's take this Goons Where's My Car right here. I want to run this map, but if I throw it in my map device and then I hit activate and it opens 6 portals, those are your 6 lives completed, I won't get credit for it because it's not at least blue. So let's go here, go to the currency tab. Now's the time to actually read all that stuff that we picked up in the campaign. Orb of Transmutation takes a normal item, a white item, to a magic item, a blue item. Boom. You see it's going to be some benefits at the top, and it's going to make low magic boxes when the boxes are not very good. Okay. Really, there are a couple of atlases that are terrible. For example, if it ever says that monsters in elemental damage cannot do this. Because we only do elemental damage with one spell for the one they do in the fires.
I need more
So if
mana.
you ever see elemental reflector, it's no. But this is fine. Now that it's blue, we'll go here, put it in the thing, we activate it, kill the boss, and we win. You might wonder, how do you know I'm in the map? I don't know if I beat it or not. If you hit tab in the top right corner, if you have killed the boss, it'll say map. If it says map complete, then you do. Okay? If it doesn't, you didn't kill the boss, and you did kill the boss. Now, you might wonder, how am I supposed to keep track of which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done? Two ways to do it. First of all, the map tab, if you have, it will have this R underneath the map item. You can see all of mine are highlighted because I don't do anything. Right? We've seen it in 17 next. None of them have it. Okay? We've seen it in that. There's a couple more on how to find and see it. So that's how to make the maps together. What about these? That's what these points about. Normal items, rare items. Boom. Put on our little glasses here. We make sure that it says monsters cannot collect elemental damage. If it says that, yeah, actually can't do it in this game. It does say that, but you really need to complete the stat. You need to get this for acid accuracy, essentially. You can scour it, which makes it it's all about cool. After right, and then okay, and there we go. Now, let me show you a grandmaster. I'm going to show you what you really have. Do that on the page. I'm going to show you keep a picture of the way you do it, right? And then when you step in, I'll show you how to do it. So, when you're in Awaken PoE trade is on, the gold if and the rest things. Okay. Now, the map rolling, you can click use it. Then you you would add a rule that and running arcade ice
I
Nova.
need more mana.
Okay. Then it says super text or a red text or a regular a regular expression is a way. Now, Benny was made by William Kelsey, 41 other wholehearted. Coding language, I guess, to filter things. So, for example, there is a lovely website called Huey.com with regular expression. By the way, you're not going to have to remember any of this because I'm just going to give you regular expression. But just look at this way. Little map place. What I can do here is one time over click on the subtract 12 points. If monsters deflect elemental damage, forget it. If I can't regenerate my life, forget it. If I have less recovery rate, forget it. If I can't leech off of the monsters, forget it. If they get a ton of extra physical damage, no. If they have more life or more life, I don't want to ever see these affixes on my maps. So it gives you this matrix code looking for. You can just copy it, or you can hit copy here. Okay, back in, shift space, location. Okay, and I would paste that in. See, it's exactly the same thing we already had. I'll just give you the okay, save. And now, whenever I'm awakened, whenever I'm playing the game, and awakened POE traders on, if I'm wondering if these are pure upgrades, have good fires or not, I have no idea. You want to know what you could work step by step and read everything? It's going to take way too long. We don't got all day. We got 3 wives, 5 kids, we're going to play for 5 minutes a month, right? So, if I stand all with this space, open this tool I just made, look at this going to look all of it. If it highlights it, it's good to go. If it doesn't, it's not something that you marked on. Oh. So it's the less recovery rate of life and energy stream. It says this one is terrible. Okay, well remember what we just learned. We can scour it to remove all of its modifiers. And without it. And this one's good, because it's highlighted. It wasn't good, it's scour it again. Okay, so people told me when I first started playing food, people told me don't bother with regular experience. It's very complicated. No, it's not complicated at all. Go to the website and pick something you want. It should space, make one rule, and it saves you hours.
Too much clutter.
And any of you can read it. Regular expressions being complicated, fake news. Make sure that you use them. I'll give you the regular expression for this build, but try to make one yourself. And as you get better at PoE, you'll learn to make regular expressions for a ton of things that will save you a bunch of time. Not hard to understand. The final thing here for red maps, you need to out them. So you need to make them yellow, you need to corrupt them. So you out them, okay? And you do want to make sure that it has the modifiers you want. In this case, it's got terrible. It's got physical and extra damage, and it's got less recovery. It's less damage. But if say it's good, then you're going to corrupt it. And what these battle orbs do is modifies the item unpredictably. Oh boy. So it could do nothing. It could completely change all of the modifiers. You could change really want it to a brand new battle. Well, what if it changed it to the map that we already have? Before I forget, I don't think I said that there's 2 ways. There's 2 ways. I told you there were 2 ways to check. The first thing is the bar with you. The other way is to hold alt. on the map. Hold Alt, then Bramble Valley just anyway, outfit, and now we get corrupted. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing. That's why
More mana.
that way it does nothing to it. You still have a good map. And then if you ran this, then we would hit Predator. Okay. So it's as simple as that. So that's how the mapping works. One final thing that I will tell you. So there's this lovely guy named Hirak. Hirak, when you run all the maps, you have actually all these parts at the bottom first. Then this lovely little guy named Hirak is going to start accumulating He's got some really nice maps. Use the alt trick or card to see if there's every time that you run one of these maps, instead of set Hirak's purchasable maps right here. The general rule of thumb is it is always worth it to buy the maps that cost orbs of ants, or if they cost orbs of alchemy and you don't have it done. Don't bother buying maps. Have it complete. I would never buy it. But if it says incomplete and it costs ants or alchemy, buy it. But as they get further down, they're going to start to cost you chaos. Don't buy these. We got no time to be spending on chaos orbs. Chaos orbs are the main currency of the game. We're not spending those on one map. Really. So that's the beginning of mapping, and every map you complete, you get Control G, you get this monstrosity. Just copy the Legion guy, that's what we're going to do first. You're going to have an awesome end of this. Okay, now it's time to really have some fun. This is going to be the final section. Now I'm going to show you how to acquire your gear with different traits against all of these roles. So, Awakened Elite Trade. So that mod helps you price anything in game, so you can find anything. You can hold control. You can start checking all the stats, you want to look up on the body armor, you can search, and you can see how valuable it is. It's such a massive topic, it's going to have to help. But let's go to the trade site itself, not the regular expression site, the trade site. Now I'm going to show you how to get the helmet that you need to make this build come online. I'm also going to show you how to craft the wands that you need, and it's going to be a lot easier than so let's do this step by step. So first of all, we were probably looking at these gems and these sets, right? Okay, so when we go a little bit in the end game, we're going to see that it requires a legendary helm called the Kata's Heresy. And this is essentially going to automate our build for us. It makes it so we only have to press one button. So, usually, whenever you're trading, if there is a key item for a very powerful build like this, it's going to be very expensive. Luckily for us, it is the exact opposite. This helmet is pretty much free. So we type in Taba's first, Velvet helmet, and search. And here it is, and you can see it's as cheap as 1 Chaos Orb or 10 Orbs of Alchemy. That is essentially free. This is just pathofexile.com/trades. Now, in order to pick a pretty good one, you can set some parameters. So let's go to Show Filters. We're going to go down here to the bottom. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to set Corrupted to no. The reason why we want it not corrupted is so we can change sockets and colors to match exactly what we need. If it's corrupted, we and still technically change it, but it's much more expensive. You don't have to. Not corrupted. Okay. Now you can even set a maximum price of, let's say, 5 chaos orbs. Chaos orbs are kind of like $1 in PoE. They're like the base currency, and a divine is like $150. That's the super giga channel currency. Okay? So 5 chaos orbs is not too hard for you to find at all. You might say, Rax, I just hit maps and I have no chaos orbs, or I only have 2. That's fine. You can play Firestorm all the way through white maps, all the way through yellow maps, especially if you have a nice 5-link. We're going to craft a nice block right now.
When I'm ready, and not before.
First thing we do is we're going to go to all of them for our search. Okay? And here are a bunch of officers. The max price will be 5 and 1 corrupted. Excellent. Now, the most important role here is the mana. The more mana we have, the more we get. So, with combat mana, it's going to support the highest one first, because 30 to 50 is allowed. This one's only 4 chaos orbs for up to 49 out of 50 all this health. That's amazing. Okay, if you want to be really cute, you can do this. It's going to pick all of the affixes and put the maximum mana. 50%. You know what? I just want to put instead of 51 to 5. If we can do this, this perfect part is you definitely don't want to pay 16 extra chaos if you want to. So we set the minimum 49. I think we set the price 5. And see whichever ones this they can do. Perfect. This is perhaps healing for 4 chaos. But maybe if we make the max 48, maybe we get it to it's one. The whole point is you get it extremely cheap. Right? So that's the first one. Let's go back over here. So this is telling me I want a profane walk. Now, in depth about the guide that this has been put out. You listen to the video, he explains to you that speed and mana is like everything else. Faster, more mana. That's because you make architecture, let's say. You read architecture. You get added 90 damage for your common reserve and observing your damage block. So, the more mana you have, 20% of the mana is kind of life. That's the entire idea. So, in Ballistic War, the roll that's guaranteed on the profane block is 14% increase in capacity. That's one of our most prized stats. So we want to profane, and then we want to try to crack cast speed, mana.
Sirens appear to be
Spell
dining
damage
well.
if we can get it. Mana percentage for any Canadian type. That's good. That's good. I'm going to show you step by
When I'm
step
ready,
how I
and
would
not
do this.
before.
Control the character. And the first thing to do is just going to search for profane. On the rarity, we want it to be, well, actually, it could be normal or natural. Let's just take one, hit craft, take it on the select non-unique profane block. We're going to go up here. One kind of a little bit more than I mentioned is you can set a certain item level. Item level of the profane block. It's going to determine how powerful that roll. Or you get a really profane block that's like
Too
high level.
much clutter.
Let's make it up. Let's say it's high level 20. I don't think it's even possible. Let's just pretend it was. If it's high level 20, then when you're crafting it, ethics is that you can
Calm
your one
is
is best
gone.
and what you
Our
and it's
king has taken our finest 500 warriors and descended into the depths
So
of
if I have a
rain.
baby profane one,
To us of a vision.
it might only be possible to roll up to tier 3 capacity. I cannot get tier 2 capacity.
Was a
And I
gift
can't
from
get
the
tier
Black
1.
Spirit.
The same thing with men. Means and the same
Black
thing
Spirit has
with
conquered
the Giga Chad roll. So,
Kyrie has
if
made
you put
ready
it at,
canoes.
you could look
We
this
will
up.
take those that are ready.
There's POE resources to understand what they should
And
have
carry them
are.
back to their true.
I believe off the top of my head, it's 83 for propane cans, and the new ice cells in my case, it's 83. That's why I'm putting this stuff.
Will lead us to that.
So we're going to search for any propane one. It's not
Too
unique.
much clutter.
It's item level 83. And again, we want it not corrupted because we're going to manipulate it. Crap. If it's corrupted, it means you can't use it. Search. And I can take literally anything. I could take this white one, this yellow one. The way that you would trade is you would click direct whisper for 6 chaos. Okay, this would be a nice tutorial on how to trade. Hopefully he responds and they can video so won't. Okay, he's not messaging me and I'm trying. Let's try this stuff. And I get this for 7 chaos. Spending 7 chaos on you guys, that's how much I love you. You have 7. You have 7 chaos. Then you go to their item. Looks like a man. There you go. Click the little portal and his name. Teleport. The person with the item opens the trade. You give them the 7 chaos. Which moves on. And it's 7. This trade is say back to our item. Now it's time to have some fun. So, how are we going to craft them? First of all, on a lot of items, it is a very, I don't know if it matters on this particular craft, but it's a good habit to get it. It's a good habit to get it to anyway for like partners and like that. There are a lot of cases where having quality on your item gives you better stuff. So, since you put that into the left side, upgrade this and no, this anyway, but it's good to show you.
We knew in our hearts
Nigga.
you would find us. Come to Rezo.
And then
And
what we're
Brenzio
gonna
and
do- one
Amarissa
way
must
to
meet
do
their
it very
father.
simply is just use alchemy.
Come, my love.
Do this and see what you get. Remember what Israel said. Remember what it said in the book. You don't have to be an expert.
Welcome, husband. Welcome,
He's
husband. Welcome, husband.
Mana is
We
God.
knew in our hearts that you
And
would find
that
us.
spell, something like that, right? Well,
And
let's take a
Brenzio
look
and
at it.
Amarissa must meet their
The cast speed
father.
is always there. That speed is there. Fair enough. But it's fire damage, that's dog shit. Mana regen is okay if you roll low. The mana regen at the bottom is only tier 4. That's bad. It's not a very high one. You can't stop elemental damage with attack skills. This is not attack speed and mana and spell. It's not what you're
Welcome,
looking
husband.
for.
We knew in our hearts that you
How
would
do I
find us.
make this good?
Come to Rezo. And
There is this
Brenzio and
beautiful
Amarissa
mechanic
must meet
called
their father.
essence.
Come, my love.
What the essence is they make it yellow, they make it rare, but they guarantee 1 stack beyond. So, you pick one of the hot stack that you must have. It's not. When I look at essence now, we're looking for the one that has passes. This one. It's the freaking essence of wisdom. At the top, you can see one-handed weapon guarantees 25 to 28 passes. That's almost incredible. What we do is we can have the correct
Too much
essence.
clutter.
Well, we can go to the brand new area, King's March. And we have that beautiful little skin change. This is a brand new feature that's written again. Okay, very easy to understand. I want those essences. So the essence. Damn, I can't remember what it was. Oh, but I can remember its cast speed. Okay, there we go. Is this the cast speed one? No, that's cast speed. Is this the cast speed? Okay, these are just higher and higher tiers of essences. Maybe when you're starting out, you're very poor. You can't afford that many essences. So you start I have chaos. Maybe you don't have it. Maybe you don't have okay? So it's about 1 to 1.8 right now. Okay? So I'll pay, I want one, and I'll give it if the transaction is complete. Or if I'm going to take it, then I'll have to spend the rest of the press F5 with the local code. I can also type stuff right out like that. Now let's try it again. Now grab it this. Read it one more time. It's guaranteed 24%. 21 to 24 cast speed. So we're automatically going to get our best stat. And we also get spell damage. Okay. So this is first for training or throwing weapons. I got mana. It's a terrible one. It's tier 11. But at least I got mana on it. And I also
This command will repair mouthwash actively repairs as we will beyond our
well, some of it is I would say it comes out to so having 2 damages. That's pretty great. Just starting out, it's way better than I was in the campaign. All we did was spend 7 chaos for this, and then we spent 2 on 1 essence. The way that we picked the essence, using the guide that we wanted to cast. So I just looked up the currency range and type essence. And understand that its essence is the reading or so I thought. Okay. Now, same rules as before, they don't change. 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. So I have mana, and I have cast speed, and I have flat damage to spells. The one that I was missing was spell damage, right? Spell damage is
When I'm ready, I'm not ready.
that's what I'm going to put on the crafting bench. We'll type in spell damage right here. You know, the ones that maybe this is just way too rich for me, but maybe I've got 8 alterations. Boom. There you go. I made the one that is recommended. It's got cast speed on it. It's right base. It has 14 cast speed. I got some flat damage to spells. I got some mana, and I got some spell damage. Took me 1 instant. Okay. Maybe it'll take you 2 or 3 to get something decent. Then you would do the exact same thing. Go back to the trade, you need 2 of them. But another program 1. Find a good one. Send a message. They accept. Click the thing to their hideout. The person with the item opens the trade. So you're going to them. They have the item. They open the trade. And someone whispers to you. You have the item, right-click their name and open the trade. Be nice to them. It's hard. What goes around comes around. If they made a nice transaction with you, say thank you. It's a habit, not only in video games, but in life, right? Okay? And then you go get the essence that you need. And you can do similar things with other items. So, for example, you're really lacking fire reds and your chest piece really sucks, you might be able to search for a very cheap chest piece with pockets that you want. Let me show you. Here. I want any body armor. In category.
My veil dwells in the caves. If you must take your
Body armor. Okay. I would like it to be rare. Okay. I want my 6 link. You want to what? I'm just going for it. I want 6 sockets, 6 links, 4. There's 5 and 1. 5 and 1. Speed. Check the guy with the novice first. Boom. 5 blue, 1 red. I don't want it to be corrupted. Okay. There we go. For 8 chaos only, get a 6 link card. Incredible. Then say, okay, what is he recommending? Spell suppression, light, fire res, gold res. Let's say you have no fire res at all. Then maybe go back to the market, search fire res on the essence, buy one, throw it on that armor until you get something that's like dual res with light. Craft something on it, and you got a 8 chaos, plus 2 for the essence, plus 6 alts for the enchanter. Use Firestorm in order to clear through the maps.
Maitland of Theopolis,
And then,
you have
one final
transgressed
thing I
against your
must
guard
mention
and your fellow man.
is with this
You have been a
particular
willing
build, it
vessel for the
uses
following
Ice
sins.
Nova of Frost.
Disciplinary
It
sloth.
transfigures
One
gem.
count of negligence leading to
What
bodily
that means
harm.
is, you
One
need
count
to
of
do the
negligence
lab.
leading to
You have already
financial
done
harm.
3 of them by the time
God
you get
has
to this point in
charged
the
me
video.
with your
You've done
redemption.
3 labs already, so
You
you
are
kind of
hereby
understand it.
exiled to Reclast,
There's
where
an
it is
altar
hoped
there
you shall come to repent
that
your
says,
sins
take
and
a
make your
gem
peace with your
and
beloved Father.
transfigure it into another gem of the same color. Sorry, I got the hiccups. So you go over here and you buy any blue gem. Okay, this one. Go. And then you throw it into the altar, and you're praying that it turns into Ice Nova of Frost. And if you don't get it, unfortunately, you just gotta go in there and get it again. You get really good at the lab. Otherwise, you can buy it off the auction house, but it's expensive. So, just take out the gem,
what
control
little
the
help
and
I
check
can
the
offer is
price.
yours.
It's 120 Ks. Yikes. It looks like some of you guys are going to be doing the lab. Not every build is like this, but in order for this build to work, you got to do the lab. Get Ice Nova and Cross builds, or farm 120 Chaos. Just do the lab for most people. It'll build some mastery for the lab. You also need this Transfigure gem, Cross Link with Wintry Blast. They're both blue. And this one's going for 80 Chaos. The build is very popular. It's very good. So those are the 2 gems you got to get from the lab, or you got to farm the currency with Firestorm, whichever one you prefer. I was way too lazy, so I just bought the gem. That should be the final thing you need to actually start your journey. Now you know how to get your Katava's helmet with the DOE trading thing. You know how to get your 6 link. I just showed you with the body armor and the 6 links, not corrupted. And there you go, slam some essences in it. And we just grabbed it as well. Find it, go back and watch how I did it. Follow it step by step. I promise you, you can do it too. I can't wait to see the comments on the video saying, Rex, I crafted my profane wand. Easy, I'm shredding everything. I know you. Alright, well that's it everybody. With all of that, we should have gone from level 1, never played the game before, all the way into max with our crafted gear and our Katava's helmet and our 6 link. It wasn't even that expensive, and we did a lot of our Transfigure gems. I have 2 questions for you guys, or 1 comment and 1 question. If you guys have any further questions, I stream every day. If you're still stuck, always come by the stream on YouTube or Twitch, twitch.tv/DaxXNRX. Would love to help you. And my chat is really smart. A lot of them have 10,000 hours in the game. They help me every single day. They help other people. I love having them around. So thank you to all of them. Come by with your questions and let's see if you win this game. I want you to be loving Path of Exile. I don't want you to be intimidated by it at all. The other thing that I would ask of you, if you feel like it, leave me a comment and tell me what's this video helpful for, and specifically what parts were helpful or what parts weren't helpful. I want to make the content that you guys want to watch is helpful for you, and like learn to be a better content creator, like make these guys for PoE2, for the expansion, for everything in the future, for Last Epoch, and for all the great ARPGs to come. If you leave me a comment, I will read it. I would appreciate the feedback, positive or negative, and I appreciate you guys. I want to see you in the game. I want to see you making the art, make it. I want everybody to. Thank you.
Is it not about what is the things to remember? It's like holiday. Holidays are stressful. This is stressful. Switch now for it. There's no sense in this. I love something everyone. I'll let you live in America. Special time. It's too good to see that. It's really nice. Guys, is this going to be our first? That's in the franchise. You guys are laughing. $6 line blowing on. You're 7, and we'll try and make it 10. But you love the Steelers. Don't like button. This is the everything. TJ Watt went down and started out on that good time. Najee Harris went down to bronze. He was also present. A lot of our older players are strong. We need any you got to round up. You got to get rid of Hill. George Pickens. He's like that to start development. He wants first place. We cannot afford any of our guys because we are broke. We got to rebuild this thing for the second time. Justin Fields for every time Patrick Mahomes for most building money on better. Let's take over. Let's make this the greatest franchise. And we're well on pace. We only have 3 single games the same, guys.
Barely recognize
You're
myself.
6. Let's go. Najee Harris has more ridiculous titles than anybody I have ever played with. I love him. I love everything about him in this station. This is up with very franchise. 6. Oh my god. Oh my god, look up to you guys put on the intro. I was just 7. The 3-time Super Bowl champion. Last, I recapped the game on Sports. Yes, so many things that we need to discuss on this team. It's not even funny. Go ahead and please go on questions. I want to see this continue. Just, if you are curious to see how we do without TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, potentially picking goodbye Kittle, no money, dead down the field, and a young superstar amazing in Simone Lane. Think that, listen, if you're curious about all that done. So, like, but I don't want this to end. Just because we lost, that does not mean it's over. We can still win Justin Fields' 4th Super Bowl, and that's what the goal of the entire time. As for Chase Brady, things are changing. Now, the first thing that you guys noticed me went down there is we lost on together. Najee Harris went down the bronze, went down to the overall. It was heartbreaking. It was an emotional moment for all of us. Pretty much just me. But, that carried me and all this is going to be really difficult. Everybody. Mikel, I have no clue how it happened. Mikel won offense for the year to let them know. We don't have to go back. I have no clue how that happened. I don't want to talk about it. It is what it is. Justin Fields stayed defensively. TJ Watt, 35 years old, went to start development. And receiver said, I can't do this. I was scared for the 3-peat. I'm done. I'm 39 years old. Cameron Hayward retired. Even if he's done and living for life, that goal, he was on the bench. You're finally getting his start. Joey Kinsey, 30 years old. Delay, all of them in their income, riches, wasted, and defensive player of the year could not go up there in the offseason, which is absolutely shocking. Now, guys, the only thing that's happening is let's take a look. So the running backs in our is actually a pretty decent running back class. Chase Brown, 94 speed. You got Isaac Durando. Isaac Durando is pretty interesting for that. All of those guys are cool. I just don't really know if I want to spend a lot of money on these other players. Here, you guys don't know that there. There's two things that, like, with the Super Bowl winning, even though these stats aren't inflated, you can still fix it up. And, like, if you, like, actually look at playoff stats, I wish you could see playoff stats. The guy was in the playoffs. Like, love the game. Other positions, you got that linebackers. You got Stoops to throw. TJ Watt is free agent. I did end up playing him. Maybe very excited when he wants to development. A lot of changes moving forward and roll a lot of money, which is why you're just seeing kind of shy away a little bit, which might be shocking. You're not going to see him go all in for agency, and might not even see too much of anything. The most position that I was going to find potential for, I think that I'm going to do the draft thing. Literally, you're number one. Okay? He's like the only person I would bring back. Because on the off chance, I don't draft a good running back, I like to think the running back will be there. Not every point I'm probably going to find. I do at home. The other position that we can look at is center, and it's that. It's right now. Landon Davis is $21 million in like, super expensive contracts, so it's just not forced. There's under 20 leagues when you have to get started, you gotta start thinking about the draft. So, my main bargaining chip, and I'm considering it, like, I'm considering it letting the whole thing over. They just put a rebuild. I made bargaining chips like start that Joe Pickens, who have over zero, and slowly started out and lost to death. And franchise tag 35-year-old Joe Pickens. These are my main bargaining. And franchise tag still, you get the ability, I think, so that I can potentially say, those are the something I'm going to say. Also, the industry goes for the video. Get the right on the go to the I think I love research in the time machine, but at the end of the day, I am realizing that, you know what? You have to stay younger, and you got to get so we're going to have a different free talk. We'll take a look at the draft here really quick. This is ugly of the tight end, running back, receiver, potentially, I think we're going to all of those positions, all of those positions, running back, and start on the other thing, there's good running back.
Too much classiness.
And I'm trying to get, to the replacement somewhere in draft. I don't know where it's going to, I can't promise that it's going to be like home run. I can promise I'm going to try. Receiver-wise, I don't think, no. Things are changing. And tight end is a position of this too. Last year I tried to bring in a tight end, knowing that this is going to become an issue. And it's been a decide that it is going to get, but it doesn't then make it. So we're going to go, we're going to talk, we're going to see how this all goes. Yo, what's good, dude? Hey man, what's up? What's up? Okay, I got I called you first because I felt like I wanted to call you first. Okay. Okay. I'm getting rid of superstar George Kittle. Okay? I don't go on a lot. The superstar still gets all the relevabilities, gets everything. I see you don't have a great tight end. You have a good tight end. I'm wondering what you give to George Kittle. Like, 7 years old.
7 years old, okay, so he's like 57.
That's chill. Let's chill. Okay, 35 years old. I'll be 35 soon. And I feel like I can so nice because it's 47. So you said, hey, when I was 12, I was 47 before I said John. So I was there. But that's enough to be a different way. If you give me a pick, let's do it.
Are you looking for
I'm looking for your second one.
honestly, I would space. I can't really take on anybody too big, and I'm still looking at especially for text message.
totally fair. I totally believe everything. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, fine. I don't know. Yo, what's up, dude? Jay, I got something for you. Jay, superstar tight end. I'm not actually I'm trying to get this tight end. Like, so, I'm going to be able to probably last year we still believe in you gotta be able to get that thing. How long is it? Thank you. Pleasure. Good deal. Check Amazon early holiday deal now. Pretty smart. No matter where you are. That's what the damn thing is. Real talk. For every student. Everyone too. Hello. Hello. Superstar. Hey, there's the same thing down. Anytime everybody is so dumb. Contact me. I got no, I don't. I mean, we had girls who were working. We discovered that it was good. We'll pick up. No, it's not. Grass on the grass on the oh, no. I'm just saying, if I would have played the Chargers, that would have been scary. That's all I'm saying. I can seriously put you're up. Yes. You're up. Yes. I barely want to do that. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not saying you're bad, I'm saying you're good. That's what I'm saying. You know it. You're a choker. You can say, yeah, that's yeah, I think it's not so much who's there. Nobody. You're so tough. Don't you, like, you need to hire and do it. Yeah. And I'm trying to work that, but it's fine. Okay, here's the thing. Take some money out. I think it's $1 million. I kind of do this I just want to probably do it. So you know, I'm just saying, I didn't think you can do it, but that's for all this. Still, what else? I have to I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. No, but I mean, it is. Whatever. I do it all. Information. So, in the next week, hey, I'll promise you, we got a new team. We're gonna, hey, you want Jordan Pickens? Okay, of course. With that calm, sometimes calm, people don't feel, oh, you're calling people to make trade. No, I am just calling to make fun of them. That's it. For if they lose, oh, get them back. This is the mental warfare for the season. Hey, congrats on the season. Congrats on the season. Congrats on the Super Bowl. Congrats on the Super Bowl. Okay? You want more seconds? Call you first. He's your type of guy. Star down. He's exactly your type of receiver. He's my type of receiver. He is. Camping. Okay, give me a lot. I'm not pretty for that, but I just started to young. You don't make the play afterwards. I'll do my third. What about campaign? Campaign, my corner. Yeah.
Poor
No, it's okay.
fishwife.
No,
Twas
you can take
love
my
that
third.
did this to you.
When you champagne for the third.
No.
Dude, you're acting like I'm asking for the world. You're offering me a late third.
You can have
Doresso gave me the gem,
Give me your
kissed me,
third.
promised that he would be by my
you can
side
have my
forever.
second.
I sang for
Okay,
him.
now we're warming
I
up.
s-
Second, and I
It's
also
nice to
want-
see there's still
Give
some
me-
life
give
in
me
this twitching
Legarius
corpse of a
Living.
continent.
No, that's my user.
I mean, okay. Who are you moving with? I'm not just leaving with a second.
Why not?
Give me back to 10. Give me back to 10. Landon Thomas. He's kind of good.
Yeah, it's actually nasty, actually.
Yeah, he's never.
He's actually like a very caliber tight end.
Yeah, you don't act like, oh, he's actually nasty. Let me look at his stats.
Like, he finally
He got 6 catches for 53 yards. He's actually nasty. Probably all on the little.
yeah, he actually played way faster than he had to.
Gotta be, oh, it's very fast.
Yeah. But,
I just don't think that. I would do the same with your final I'm done. I think the second and the third.
I think I said last round, I'm really good.
When I'm ready, and not before.
3, 2, 1.
I'm good, but
I went. You gotta try that technique. It's the best technique in the world. Yeah, I'll keep telling you technique a little bit, but I'm content with technique. I want to see what I see pretty much exactly during the won't see pretty I don't even know if I got Florendo. I don't even know if Florendo is Florendo. Let me go to okay. What are you kind of looking to do? Is there anything that you can really look at?
he's coming on the team line or in the TV area.
You're pretty right in the TV area.
Very light, very light.
Okay. I actually got to see that I'm going to help you. Are you looking to see their height?
A little bit of both. Whatever you got.
I got a 96 but you go with that. I'm not asking for like a foot. I use 95 speed, very good guy, good offensive guy. Look at the good. He wants to see it. If one already could
Too
do for like
much clutter.
second, he's gonna help you out in a lot of ways.
I think 25, so 28,
You like it? How tall are you? Okay. Can you say anything? Second. How old are you? You're not worth a second at this stage and quit. Okay, give me the third next year too. Third this year, third next year. You don't even know that.
I need more mana.
No, I'm not. I'm just playing ball. I'm just playing basketball. That's what makes it better. That's pretty much a sport. So I'm giving you a 95 speed. You call it how you play. Next year's second, it changed now.
I'm not taking extra school stuff over the next
You can't do that. Third and then next year fourth. Yeah. Sense, final. Okay, we're gonna keep thinking. Get it back. Seriously, worry about the running back tight end position. We stacked some more picks. We got a couple more picks in the running. With this is awesome. Picked up an early 2 for George Kittle, which is like part of getting younger, part of the rebuild. And then we picked up a third. We have 5 picks in the first 3 rounds. which is going to give us a chance to try and replace the tight end position, the running back position, and the quarterback position, with a younger arm. Draft. I picked late. I picked really late. So even if you guys, I think as the draft goes, it's possible that I think right now I can't do it. I want to see that more back. What? But I know. You got
Too much clutter.
Great remaining drive. What matters is the moment. But after the play, continue with Mark and DC.
okay, and what's that?
So, I lost a lot of devs on defense in the secondary.
Too much clutter.
What do you got for me?
You're actually setting a secondary system.
I just need some secondary, I don't know.
They did not secret star.
Maybe.
Okay, I would do go low. Okay, I would do Winston to the defensive side.
You're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just then. Alright. You said that. I don't like it to tackle. Okay, you got that. Okay, so with this first round selection, I don't love the idea of taking a running back in the first round, but I'm intrigued by the training games we have. A awareness, A ball carrying, A trucking with good speed and good acceleration. That's 6'1", 220 pounds. I like him as a player. I don't know if it's a position that I would normally. I don't know that position I would normally pick on, but I like the fact that he's 220 pounds. I think that's kind of the most intriguing thing about him as a prospect. The other thing you could try and do with these picks is you could try and replace other positions. I don't think we're ready to replace Pickens. Let's let Pickens play out his finals here and see how this goes. The tight end class is an incredibly tight end class. Almost to where I'm considering getting on the phone and trying to trade for somebody's backup. Or like the only one that's this Sean Brown, 6'5". He looks fine. His 40 is 4.59, but he doesn't look unreal. This is probably one of the more difficult rounds. All the quarterbacks are there because at this stage, quarterbacks are just. The other position is speed rush. Like, let's see. I just like push forward. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're back. The other position is Demetrius Bishop. He's kind of the top tier rated rusher. 8 finesse moves. If we were going to replace the other side, I think Demetrius would be someone that I would definitely look at to do that. He's intriguing to me as a player, and also it's sort of Devontae Curry, where I really liked him. 4'3", A awareness, 6'3". I don't know if that's around one pick. The player that I'm not looking to is, I feel like I have to prioritize what I do best. I lost Najee Harris, an A awareness, A ball carry vision. Good guy, I would say he's probably over 90 speed, elite jumping. He reminds me a lot of Najee Harris. We're going to take. Oh my god, that's literally Najee Harris. 6'1", 228, 22 years old. 91 speed, 83 change of direction is alone. Jumping 8'4", 93 agility. Honestly, I love that pick. It's an attack pick. And no to the running backs don't get taken in first round. Because we've seen it recently, running backs get taken in first round. A awareness, A trucking. You had me at A awareness and A trucking. Absolutely love that pick. We're now replacing him. We got a new guy. Najee was very proud. Najee was with us. You now bring in Randy Davidson. Help us stay smart. Help us run the ball. The last year did not have an identity. Let's get back to the run. A awareness, stud, love that pick. I feel like that was actually a little bit of a skip. He looks really good. Okay, so the safety got selected. It brings me to Devontae Curry. 6'3" with a 4.3 240. That's like always going to be a pick for me. And A to C awareness, like there's nothing about this guy that I don't like. 4.32, second to third round grade, A zone, which is exactly where I'm going to play him. The guy looks like an absolute just stab in, punch him in the face star. I'm drafting Devontae Curry. Oh my god! That's a bad dude. 6'3", 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 93 change of direction. He has A-zone coverage. That's a pick. That is a pick. Oh my god. 6'3" with run with that. I honestly think it's time to Porter Jr. We're a Cooper Jr. I think we move Porter Jr. over and we set the table for a new Devontae Curry. Play Devontae Curry and our other guy with legs on one guy on one side, other guy on the other side. I think those are two of my favorite picks I've ever made. We replace our running back and we pick up a good DB. Second round pick, I kind of want to try and up the tight end and see what's there. I think the more I'll look closer, but we'll see what's there for tight end as we get past that ball or potentially end up. Okay, so what is this round? First thing I do, oftentimes the entire time that everyone's thinking, I'm literally just trying to see if there's any I look for the awareness first, and then I'm kind of like, okay, as a backup, I know some of those guys look really good. I look through the tight end position, they also. Seriously, they're all. I'm not using those.
Many exiles.
So,
I like it.
as far as other positions we have outside. And that's where we get to
What?
Here. The Derek is definitely not looking bad, but he also doesn't look good.
Greeting.
He looks like a mix of bad. Maybe this is
Tails?
Hello. Which I feel like I can tell there is but it's literally a position where we have nobody currently. Which is what I'm leaning towards in that spot. It's easier to get upgraded with left hand over. But then these guys are trying to maybe still learn it, but you would need to know that you have a team at getting someone really good. You have this all great at a lead acceleration.
Yeah.
And that's what the economy is. And that's 4, 6, 7 or so. You'll learn. I'm drafting you'll learn. Even though he does look really solid. I would say I'm going to go with the Demarius Bentley. A to C awareness, 6'5". Bronze. Okay, with the age, he's 6'5", he's 356 pounds. He might not be a stud. The A to C awareness, we'll see where that lands. But the next move he makes me think he's got to have at least probably in the 70s overall. I don't think it's a bad pick whatsoever. And he's going to start on the side of the defense on this team. We are rebuilding the thing from the ground up. I love that we're going to get the pick though. Oh, set up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, round 3 is where I'm working and trying to get a decent tight end. This is the guy that the only one great speed, wildly just
The spirit hunts with you.
including over 5, but 6'2" for a tight end is just more. I don't know how much guys you play. That's pretty much. They're taking away a lot of your foot. I don't hate the idea of it because he might be really good on speed runs. This guy has a better. Similar game, great. He is a top.
Damn me.
He's top of Oklahoma State. Elite agility, elite jumping, great. He looks just really athletic. 80 break tackle. He looks like he's the guy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, he'll start. 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 77 change of direction.
Quite the lady.
He did the awareness. I don't know if he
Marseilles,
did
come on.
but
Poet is brave.
tight, and he can make his tight end really good. I'm not really stressed about that. And it's really good. So, this is going to be our final pick of the draft. What do we have? We go for a perfect 10 draft any jump on it. This entire thing, like, I've enjoyed it. I think anyone like, we haven't had. Alright, good. By me. I think that's good. I think correct, good. Why did my camera just die? Oh my god, if my camera died, I'm gonna have to be right good. Right good? What? It's literally my life. 943 dice, that's actually pretty good.
Not too much.
Okay, I love okay, good job to get together. Right? Drop the fingers. I'm most confident about my first player being new. And very confident. Boom! Randy Davidson. Oh, oh. 79 power, 77 wisdom. Yeah, I could get the running back. I could buy the running back speed thing and get this team the direction way up. I use all this money. It's not done. I don't. This is like old school Brett. First time I'm picking a running back. Randy, sweet. Good agility, good change of direction. I can see him coming. Very top-notch, hit Harris by that. Devontae for 6'3" and 94 speed. And this is who I got for George. So think of the George Hill trade. It's pretty much straight up to that. The American Bentley was less good, 69 overall. Speed rush, I don't even know if it's on him. I gotta see what else I have. James Thompson isn't bad at 70 overall in that spot. Good vertical threat. He's gonna start for it. We don't have a choice, so he's gonna be playing. And Brett, good. Bro. 94 speed and acceleration. Brett is so good. I don't know what to do with him. Maybe I'll do it back. We got Terrence Kitty, the left end in the 7th round, isn't he? Isn't he left end in the 7th round? Yeah, there's our starter right there. Terrence Kitty, 7th round pick. This is why I love draft. Terrence, good, like the opposite of a speed rusher. You would have thought I would have saw that in the 3rd round, but we ended up solving it with Terrence Kitty. It's actually really good. Okay, you are going to talk about everything. You might get on the phone again, Adam. Come on now, fellas! I am so excited to introduce my new rookie, Devontae. This Chef Curry. 6'3", 181, 21, a rookie out of Clemson. Absolutely. Other, Randy Davidson. 79 overall power back. Please, dude. I just feel like Randy is gonna just punch everybody in the face. I got that feeling that Randy is gonna be an absolute star for us. Brett Good is gonna sit on the bench for a year, but I just love that name. I promise this is new January class. It's the perfect name. I just don't know where to put Brett Good until I figure out what to do with Pickens and all these guys. I was going to start the rookie phase, but then I remembered Michael Graham. I drafted this Michael Graham guy. 85 speed, 88 acceleration, at 6'7". I'm going to give him a chance. We're going to play Michael Graham instead. That might be a little bit of a shock. Eric Bates is going to be our new left end, the rookie as well. I think he looks like he could be a really, really, really solid player for us. One tackle. But honestly, I just cannot believe that we brought in another like super dodgy Harris type running back, but that top running back to help out a team that really struggled at the end of last year. Maybe Camp stand-up. Shout out to my Camp stand-up. But who's my Camp stand-up? Let's find out right now. Every good is good. Really good.
My kids are getting older, I try to take roles where I need to give myself absolutely bonkers facial hair that'll truly freak them out. That's when I turn to Philips Neuro. Only line of shavers and groomers that give perfect results every time.
Okay. Now the one sound effect behind Camera Digger for 2 years. He's learned everything that he knows from Camera Digger. Everything that he knows be introduced to camera paper. Now, going into this finally gets to start because Hayward, the whole squad is hired. He finally is getting to know it, and that's beautiful. So, you gotta love it. Randy Davidson is one of my focus players. I finally unlocked all 6 focus players that were long overdue. I think my strategy going into this year, if I were to just explain this to you as simple as I possibly could, it's kind of get back to basics. Get back to what we do so well. Run the ball, pass the ball, be aggressive, but not stupid. Don't worry about running with Justin Fields and bumbling a bunch. Like, I think my strategy just needs to be to just do what I did last year, but just in a more relaxed way. Don't feel like I have to throw the ball 30 times. Don't get really stressed out and then make horrible reads. Like, trying to limit my mistakes. And if I limit my mistakes this season, I believe we can just, that's going to be a minor flip, and we will be able to get back on the podium, hopefully, if we lock in place for. I'm excited for our new rookies. I'm excited for Randy Davidson. Getting another first-round running back is awesome. He's going to be our starter, as you guys can see. Receiver-wise, we're going to go Pickens, Neighbors, Kenny McDowell. Same as last year. Michael Grant's going to start at tight end. Jones, same kind of stuff. Your left end is going to be William Moore. This is where you're going to see big-time changes on this team that are going to be interesting. Where's my rookie? Terrence Bates. So we're going to have Terrence Bates playing over there. Matt Lowell in the middle. And then DB-wise, we're kind of just, we're embracing a little bit of youth. Curry and Lillay. I could see Curry being like unstoppable on that side with Ball and Porter Jr. playing more in the middle. Minka up top with Jonathan Winston. Howard outside is going to be Randy Davidson. Third down running back is going to be Randy Davidson. He's going to kind of play everything for us. Our slot receiver, this is what I like now. We're going to let Malik Neighbors get back to what Malik Neighbors was when Malik Neighbors was one of the best players. Prior to the position, sure, I'll go take over.
In my head, I'm thinking, I hope I have money. Literally, over the weekend, like this past weekend, I was thinking, like, I wonder what her thing is.
Time to get our guy.
And then I thought about it, I was like, well, I'm sure somebody will let me know. And then, like, next thing you know, you're telling me, oh, yeah, where were you? Like, oh, shit. Literally. It's fine. I don't really care. I honestly feel like people just assume I'm not going to want to come, so they don't invite me. Which is fine. It is what it is. I don't really care.
Okay, we'll figure that out. I don't think I can figure it. Okay, this is the new version. There's something beautiful about, like, the first game of, like, kind of a new team. You know what I mean? Like, the new leaders of this team are no longer TJ Watt. It's Novar. It's DB that you get on the left side. We got a new stud. I think Curry could turn out to be one of our best picks of the year. 6'3", 94 speed, stud DB. Like, this is the type of stuff that is gonna make a big difference. That's maybe for if we could join the front, we could box that up. Being converted should get it stuff.
What the fuck? How did we get here? Bro.
Starting at around 2008 or 9. New York just started getting hammered with weed from California. And growers who grew sour had come to expect that they were going to get paid at least $6,000 a pound. But when there was like more weed all over New York City for $2,500 a pound, welcome to Stage 1 Podcast, Stoop to Store, Legacy to Legal, here with my man, Jason LRX, Scotty Knox, and the man himself, AJ Sour Diesel. Hello. And we're here to talk about this product. I mean, just in general, New York cannabis and how far we've come, and the importance of Sour Diesel as a strain in New York cannabis, and from like a long time ago before it was legal. And
Is that dumb bitch made my coffee?
just answering the guy who brought this, like known as the man behind this myth of a plant that we've all been chasing for the last decade, and now he's bringing it back to the market with Flower House. So thank you very much for joining us, AJ. We really appreciate you being here. It's amazing. Yeah. And so let's just want to start out by asking you about the importance of Lark Street. We talked a little bit before the show about that, and that, so I really kind of want to dive into the importance of Lark Street because I'm from Lark Street. So when you mentioned that Sour Diesel and Lark Street had a link, I was there, like it piqued my interest. Like, oh man, I need to get about this. So, any you want to care to elaborate on that for me?
Well, yeah, sure. I guess back in like 1992, a couple friends of mine and I were living in the city, and occasionally we would come up to Albany to see, Fish concerts at the Palace or something like that, Yeah. So, 92 or 90, it was early 93, Fish was playing like a 2-night run at the Palace. And so my friend Colin said he knew these guys who lived in Albany, and that they would get the show and he'd stay at their house. So they would come us here Friday, but like we wouldn't have to go all the way back down to the city and stay up here. So that was the first time I met the Albany crew guys, and they had an apartment on Lark Street, and so I met those guys after the Fish show the first night, and I stayed at their house on Lark Street. And eventually, I would get to know those guys very well because they would come down to the city. I was always finding good weed in the city, so I would hook them up with head notes sometimes. They'd always stop and see me if they were in New York, and and then eventually they became like a group of guys that I hung out with on this Grateful Dead tour throughout the next 2 years. And it was really like during that time that I started hanging out with those guys that not only was getting like good beats so important, but it was like super competitive, to always flex and be like, yo, I got, everybody ran to, it was like, yeah, Kansas stuff, right? It's like, all in my apartment, I won first place, so we all kind of through our community, we placed an even higher value on good weed to the point where it became the most important thing in all of our lives. It's like getting that good weed. Yeah. And so, And so, yeah, it kind of like a huge part of the story is like getting together with the guys on Clark Street. That's awesome. They were fucking maniacs. I think we were like crazy, but they were like, you know, obsessed with weed. Their last fucking dollar on weed, and so yeah, it was kind of infectious when we all got together. We were all weed dealers, and we were all take down.
I think now the best, you know, but the best.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This guy got it from the back seat, kept up, right? True. That came from some guy named Weasel, correct? Is that true? No, it was all a collect. It's like, it's so funny. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like that. Us getting together with the Lark Street guys, we really did like create a monster because I met JJ from Top Dog in Wetlands in like 1992 when I was 92, I was 19, and he was about 10 years old. He had good weed, so he kept buying weed from JJ. And then eventually I met Mike Klopp, who was one of JJ's clubs at a nightclub in New York. And so then I started getting Chem Dog from Mike Klopp. And then I would get the Chem Dog, and then I would call the Albany kids. And I didn't even make money off them, right? I just want that. I want to be like, yo, come on over. Diesel. Yeah. So basically, you know, they started coming to see me every time I got. They get in their cars driving from Albany down to New York City. Yeah. The second I said it's here. So
Love those days, man.
In 1994, I was spending the summer living in Amsterdam, and so one of the Albany kids was like fiending for the Diesel, so he decided that he was going to go down to the same nightclub because, you know, I told him I met this guy at the club, so he went down to the same club, Wetlands, and he just staked that place out, and he shook that place out until eventually he found the guy. And once that happened, he started getting, you know, at first it was like me and JJ fighting over it, and now this dude V, now he's getting it too. So we're like, oh, I gotta give him in, you know, and so we're so competitive, and and so once we got back from Amsterdam, I had a friend who had diplomatic immunity, so I mailed him a kilo from Amsterdam. So when I got back, it was waiting for me, and so, you know, I was running around with a kilo of the good weed that I bought. And I saw Mike Klopp, the Weasel, right, in Central Park, and I showed it to him. And I just got back to living there. You should go there, it's so great, man. You know, and he was asking about seeds and what strains and what he could acquire there potentially. And I was like, dude, you just gotta go there and check it out. So he flew to Amsterdam. A couple days later, came back with a whole slew of seeds, and so yeah, there's like, you know, maybe like 5 or 6, you know, potential fathers of the seeds that got out to me, that got out to me, and another guy who were living up here. And so we all automatically were like, well, we gotta start growing weed now because we have as much diesel as possible. So we all went out, got grow lights, started growing seeds, and so I had one seed that I started growing out, you know, in like a doormat building, and then that's where I was living, and then me and Em up in we rented a house and moved from Albany to Catskills to go grow. They were growing their plants, they were calling Diesel 1 and Diesel 2. And when you talk to them, they think, you know, they think Diesel 2 pollinated Diesel 1, despite that they were both females, because Diesel 2 had a couple of tendencies the flowers, and it was from a Diesel 1 harvest somewhere in the Catskills that I think it might have been Wyndham, Tannersville. A couple or 2 or 3 other seeds were born, and one of those seeds that became the sour diesel was planted in Schenectady.
Which was planted in Schenectady.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. You know, Schenectady.
Right. So when when the city and upstate connect, it's just right. Yeah, you're saving things.
I have a question for you. Kind of related to what you were just talking about. How did you come up with the name Sour Diesel?
Well, there used to be this guy Larry who owned wetlands, right? And me and my friends, we worked in the ag office downstairs, so we knew Larry. Our office was right next to his, and so, you know, one of us sold Larry some weed one time, and it wasn't even hemmed up. It was like something else. But he was like, because he had never smoked weed, it tasted good. It like worked really like that. And so he started like getting all crazy and warning us that like we're smoking laced weed and we gotta stop.
That was laced with terpenes.
Yeah, it was like, but he was just like never smoked
terpene weed before. Yeah,
we knew our weed wasn't laced. So so it just made me nervous, like, because I'd gotten that reaction from other people before. People weren't aware of, like, you know, like, good quality weed and what it's actually supposed to be like. Their whole concept of it was, like, Mexican weed.
And early 90s, yeah.
And Colombian,
right? So,
BC weed, too. If they were lucky. You didn't see seaweed unless you already knew what weed looked like, you know. I decided to call it the Diesel because I just didn't want. It was such a good thing, and I didn't want it to be spoiled by the fact that it had the word cannon. People that's what I think GMO. So that's the people in the dispensary here are GMO. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
That's something that's trying to get money.
So I changed it to the diesel. And we call all the iterations that you have diesel because people were crazy. Diesel, I want the diesel. So, you know, you didn't bother explaining this is the seed of the diesel. Does it have that gas smell? This is the diesel. So I called it the diesel. And it was the Albany kids. One of the Albany kids used a bucket, allegedly, I wasn't there. And I got these seeds from Diesel 2 and Diesel 1, right? So this is happening. And so someone who was visiting the grow saw that there was like 5 gave it and said, Diesel. And I said, what's sour diesel? And that's usually there, but that's, you know, the first hand stories. So it's really sour.
And that's sour on the 5, that's it.
That's super good. But it's just, but like, it was perfect. Can't really sour and spoil for things. It's like you gave this guy sour, you give me anything. It's something
like the sour. It was sour like that at that side of it, and then there's like the debate of like sour or haze for New York strains. It's like one of the top New York strains, legendary of all time, and you have like rappers debating like is sour what's the best one, sour and aged, you know? So,
and it's like,
it's always in the,
it's all fun. It's when you love sour and
it's the
real war is like between like sour and haze and OG.
Right, everybody loves it, all nobody's hating on any of it. It's like, what's that? It's like,
Look back, OG.
like it's that competitiveness that you were talking about, though, you know, and it's like, even in the world, but it's like, sour's always a contender.
It's like Kendrick versus Cole.
Right.
Because if you like Kendrick, you like Cole. If you like Cole, you like Kendrick. People like the third one.
Exactly that.
That. Speaking about classics and whatnot, what do you think about some of the modern profiles and interviews and look at Gelato and all that good stuff? What do you think of that? I can't really say it already, but I don't know. If it's good, it's good, right? I'm not dissing specific anything or anything like it. It's just some of things like it's today. A variety of things that be popular like a year. It's like, yeah, it's a bucket black. Yeah, say, it's always the next. You know, where we came from a time when, like, reigned supreme for like decades.
Because let's talk about genetics. Like, if kind of genetics, improve throughout the years and stuff, and make so you can work on it and make the flour even better, right? So it's like, how can it become that same after that amount of time? And don't things get better quickly with time? In general,
I mean, I think that that there's a lot of things to work with, right? So if you want to breed something, you have a huge palette to work with.
Right.
Genetics can never be successful. I think my wife had some specific varieties of weed. Like, you got women today, I could track it down and be growing it within, a week. Whereas it used to be that, great many people who don't know that to get genetics.
Yeah, you gotta know that.
You have to answer it and, you get it paid for.
Right.
With that being said, I'm curious, are there any offspring that you see, or if you have a favorite, like for example, we have the lilac, or any type of variation that has been without you?
You say, like these are different stuff, yeah. These are born in the later years, yeah.
I like mine, I've seen a lot of stuff over the years. I've seen so much, I've forgotten, like, more than I can remember. But that's what I've seen in the last 10 years. Really on the West Coast, it's insane. You see, it's like remembering every shirt you saw in the store. It's like, but yeah, there's the things I like. Who's pretty shit is Eddie Monster. He is Pink Starburst. Okay, that's a great sour cross.
Yeah.
People try, especially because it's me. Like when people see me, I guess, and sometimes if they're into sour, they probably recognize me and they come up to me and they're like, "Yo, check this out." People show me stuff. It's great, and it's great, and anytime I can smell sour and anything, it's great.
I feel like, it's in there, definitely, and that goes like the test, like the smell test. It's not random. What's in there? You're like, it's cut right here. You're like, this is it. It's like, it's not in there. This is it right here. So we're excited to have you in here. How important is the genetics in terms of where you're growing, like regionally? So like, it's like, so for example, sour is from here. It's from New York. It's from, I know it was grown indoors mainly, but you're still battling all sorts of New York bullshit when you're growing your weed here. So
yeah, no, I mean, I think that I noticed that it's different. Every time things change, it's different. Living in California, the sour fruit different water.
right.
And also, I mean, I've changed lights like 3 times since I left New York. I've grown through like every iteration of grow light. You know, even from gold, magnetic ballast to digital ballast. So gold and all the different like see.
That's what I mean. Like you have all the years that you've been growing, you're experimenting with different methods, and you're like, you know, your genetics are moving down the line with you, and you're trying new things. And I feel like the flower just, you know, has the potential to be the best it can be now. So I feel like that's why the strain, these strains like this will be popular forever.
I think sour just smells better too. Yeah, it's too dry and less like something about the less stank.
And I think that's part of it, like the way the genetics respond well to its environment, right? And so when you have genetics that are born here, you know, landrace shit, it's like you're dealing with, you know, I think they're just gonna be better here, which is why I'm excited to have it back in New York. Yeah.
I'm curious if you have any perspective on this new way of people shopping, and especially on the rise, like people shopping strictly by THC percentage. Have you noticed that any difference from back in the day to now? Like one thing I like to say to people is like when they ask for like what's the highest THC percentage, I'm like, did you ever ask the person before you started coming through the surgery what the THC percentage is? Nobody ever had it. Shit. Yeah, but people who are like my age, they never ask about that. They say, let me see, smell. See it, smell it, know right away. Do I miss it? Do I smoking this? That's how it is. So I don't know. That's not the way you shop for weed, but that's the market. It's great. It's
I'm trying to do that, so we can push that silver education forward, and so we don't know what it's really all about. But it's, you know, the terpenes play a huge role. I always talk about this every episode. That is not all about THC percentage. It's the entourage effect. Terpene percentage. It's you know, the minor cannabinoids and the way it all works together. That shape line. It's very. Now, hopefully, we can get some science on that. Now that they're studying, and I know Weaver and that university's publishing studies on it, we can get down to the bottom of it all. But we've known anecdotally for a long time that we've never shot that percentage necessarily. I think like. Figure out the best way to get it. That's why they figure out what they're about people not figuring out. Yeah, like they're gonna think about it, run it back, they're like, animal sun drug, smoke this high percentage stuff that's nearly as good as it is. How the last time this higher percentage stuff is cheaper than this stuff that's only 19%?
Again, I think a lot of people are just good at it. You know, first they have to like kind of confused on what it is that doing. You have to learn how to operate stuff, and read, like, so. But people eventually learn because they want to get out.
Yeah, and it's in a new market like this. It's our job to educate them, put them on how to do it right. So. Yep.
You have a favorite way of doing that?
Nice. Those two. I like that. Last week, So, the genetics, it like had been, I don't know, the genetics were lost for sour for a while or whatever. Like, but you know, you couldn't find the real sour. It's like we were hunting for it for a long time. So, and we talked a little bit about how like what happened, how did it like fall out? There wasn't real sour, and like how are you bringing back your
right? Look, if the sour didn't go anywhere,
yeah.
I think the availability of sour came to an end because, you know, in 2000, starting at around 2008, 9, New York just started getting hammered with California.
Yeah.
And growers who grew sour had come to expect that they were going to get paid at least $6,000. But when there was like indoor league all over New York City for $2,500 a pound,
Right.
I just think that like a lot of these systems were built upon a $5,000 to $6,000 a pound guarantee, and they couldn't afford to stay in business, so it wasn't worth it. They found a new bracket, right? They're like organized crime syndicates were manufacturing weed instead of doing other drugs because it was easier and more profitable.
Yeah.
I certainly built my fair share of like commercial grows for people back in the day. I was like a consultant for hire. People wanted to scale to that way. Like
There's money in that right now, but it's like legal money in that right now. You know, like the commercial grows that are coming online need consultants to teach them how to fucking grow these. Like, to be honest with you, so you know that's doing the fact that you're like so far ahead of the curve with that.
I lived down west. That's good. It's good. I never stopped working sour. Back here, all my friends that were growing that just that.
Yeah, it's just the availability became limited due to price constraints, and they were like, well, we'll just grow sour for ourselves then. Fuck you, motherfucker. And you know, I get it. They were sending, you know, $1,000 pound to $1,000 pound in California, and they're selling $3,000 pound out here. And then the good shit, you know, for $5,000-$6,000 pound before that.
I was just hopping out sour and all over the Queens, all over the state probably.
Yeah.
Because there was an insatiable appetite for sour. You know, it's not supply. And one time, many years ago, I did sell, I think, 3 pounds for 45,000. That's correct. Let's go. There was a big edge work. I mean, like, I had a friend and he used to go down to, he was in Baltimore and he would go down to Baltimore and sell 22 uses for $20 to crack dealers in the crack houses. So when they were selling crack to the crack heads, I mean, they were selling little 22s to the crack dealers and they would put like the .2 in their mouth just to make it like better. So the $20 .2 is like the best one I think I've heard. That's why.
That's one I mean, how it points.
Well, there was another guy who was selling $100 grams and also. So there are people.
It's a good
$100 did cheese and $100 and
they've done it for that's very good.
It used to be 0.720s, where that's how to sell it.
0.720s?
I used to buy
it. Just lump sum for not an absurd amount of money.
In 1990, and 91, when I was in boarding school, I'd come back to New York City for the weekend, and there was a guy that would sell you 0.7 of Hades for $35. I used to buy like 10 of those fucking bags, and we pool our money together.
And he bought those .7s for 20.
beat this guy, he called you back, and then he like waited like 15 minutes, like beats, and he just wanted one. So like he was, I think he had a great surprise. That's all. But it was worth it. And that range with fat. It's like really, hey, it's gonna fluffy and shit.
Yeah, those guys.
So he's so fluffy with the long hair. It's like, what the fuck? Never seen shit look like alien.
It's a book that I know it's on.
No, that stuff's good. I didn't find it around. I mean,
yeah, actually, I've seen its pages. I guess a lot of money here.
Yeah, all the uptown, there's food and all that stuff back home.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, it is. It is. In the market, there's a couple growers that the legal market records made from. So, and they had a standing trading an hour, but that's not. You get out those. There's like missing one of them, it's like it'll have the nose, it'll have the back appeal, but it won't have like the taste. You know what I mean? Or there's something of the taste and the back appeal, but the nose is quite right. You know what I mean? So missing one of the elements.
It's not easy to get everything right, but it's not very
That's what you see.
Yeah, but you do it quickly. I mean, yeah, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get everything perfect.
As is anything that's special, you gotta work hard to get it.
Sure. But you do get it though.
Yeah.
You also need it.
Shout out to the Powerhouse, by the way, for bringing in the sour people to the box. We got a lot of strange ones. We got ounces. I believe we have quarters and eights. So, I don't know. Do we have the half ounces of the sour too, or like just the ounces and eights? Or okay. And when we're on each other, we're exact. Delivered it out. We love real official sound. So, one last question. I'm like, look, I'm valuable. We really appreciate you spending as much time with us. What does AJ stand for? Thanks for girl. That's what I thought. My cousin Betsy says what's up. She actually knows the Catskill crew and knows you through them. I know you through them with her late husband Greg. She is. She told me that AJ stood for asshole Jones. I just wanted to hear from you. That would be not it was like and so that like somehow I got called dance for the show. Alright, but it seemed like a pretty nice guy to me, to be honest with you, but I had it 20 years ago, so
if you didn't get your sour out, it's
fair enough. Once again, we really appreciate you spending this time with us. Stage 1 podcast from Superstore Legacy Legal. Once again, it's
no, good brands on this store. It's
I guess we're definitely blessed to have you to be serving the community that we are. Everybody's really great. And we're just hoping to keep doing this for as long as possible. And I think with products like AJ Sour coming to market, we're not going to have too hard a time keeping people coming back for more. So, alright. Alright, you guys got to get back to work. Usually if you do this after work, right now we would have been doing it during work. So, shout out to Jenny and Tiffany for taking their time out of their busy schedule.
That's why I didn't have the lines to get
Yeah, go back. Two bags. Alright, peace out.
Thanks, thank you both. Yeah, everyone.
Records. like imitating art, but also that shit existed already, and people brought that culture to life through the art, so that they could teach us, so we could learn about it, and whether it was through at faith or music or Wu-Tang or Nas, where it's like poetically speaking about weed smoking and the importance of that and the culture. Stage 1 podcast. Store Legacy Illegal. You know how we do. Main man, J.O. Black. Scotty Dax. Hey, yeah. What up, Jack? What up, Jack? I'm Bert. I'm going to talk about a few interesting subjects. This one, too. I'm going to do one of those. Shout out to that, Bills. Yeah. Shout out. The legend himself. Yes, sir. So, check that out. Hold on. That's what they say on the YouTube. Alright, I'd like to subscribe. So, let's talk about how media and like music and movies and all the things that we ingest and I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like the first time I ever heard about smoking blunts was in the fucking music that I was listening to, and I recently was blowing blunts, and that shit definitely affected my cannabis journey. So it's talking about that, how the art that we consume kind of leads us into this. Sure. Would you like to start? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't know, it's very special. Yeah. It's out pretty on brand, you know. For me, I can actually equate it to a music and a movie as well, right? So my movie was How High. And that was, and when I reached the age to be able to watch what I wanted to watch, because for my younger years, there were those like shows that I couldn't watch here and there. But when I finally was able to watch whatever I wanted to watch, I learned how high from beginning to end. So there's stuff it's not most of the people that I've been up with, most of my friends, let's get it. Shout out to the snow. I'm getting New York, now. So without some of the music, I'm just spiritual. It ain't hard to tell. I get set, I'm prepared. I might get contacted, I get trapped, I might tell. My mindset is like the death beat, and it's like the breath. I exhale the yellow smoke of beauty right in the step. That was it for me. The yellow smoke of Buddha, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know, my connection with Nas, Ferromatic, that's my guy, Nas, my spirit animal. So once I started hearing Buddha, I had to wait to refer to weed. Obviously, it stuck with me, and it kind of molded me and my perception of what it was to be smoking. You know what I mean? I went through my years of ego smoking, which is what I call it when you just kind of smoking to be cool, which we've all done at some point in time. But I've also got to a point where it became a real spiritual practice for me, and it brought me to places where we get sober. I'm like, not a priest. Yeah, so definitely music, movies that we all grew up on, learned about shit, the culture from. So so it's like, yeah, it was like imitating art, but also that shit existed already. And people brought that culture to life through so that they could teach us, so we could learn about it, and whether it was through comedy or faith or through the music or Wu-Tang or Nas, where it's like poetically speaking about weed smoking and the importance of that and the culture of hip hop. It made me fall in love with hip hop and weed at the same time. So They're I think super important the way the two play on each other. We have some brands in the store by like people who in hip hop are transitioning into like beat sound beat. So let's talk a little bit about some of those brands that are carrying these guys through the
Diplomatically get back in the day, so there's from the Bird game. Big part of marijuana culture in New York City, has been for a long time. I didn't know that. Yeah, he was big in Haiti for and it's just good to see somebody like that. You know,
legacy of
absolutely. That's the type of people that should be in the industry. That's the type of people that need to be in the industry. You know, and I think that's one thing New York did right, but they're backtracking on that now. You know, they're going on, but yeah. So see Shice in the market. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of other people coming. Obviously, like yeah, like you know, that's like 3,000 months. Yeah. Look at it. One of that. Yeah. So culture. And same with Snoop was definitely. I had a conversation with my father actually, and he was talking about Cheech and Chong, right? Yeah. Because they're talking about the whole Snoop not smoking, right? I don't really think he did anymore. He's kind of just living his life. And I'm like, is there anybody who would surprise you? Right? And so I asked him, I'm like, what is Cheech and Chong came out and talked about they not smoking no more? He's like, no, the man didn't smoke for a long time. Really? Yeah, I didn't know that. While they were making the movie? How while they were making the movie? You can tell. Yeah, Cheech didn't smoke for a while, apparently. Allegedly, you know, he had a much more serious acting career than Chong did. And you know, it was kind of showing still in the 90s and stuff. So if he wanted to just film it, he could have been smoking the whole time. He might have publicly. Exactly. Because now he's like publicly a smoker. And it's interesting you say that because when my father was talking about, he was like, that was surprising only because they were like the smoking. They were pretty much the breaking the beat culture. Without a doubt. You know about the record, the soundtrack back in the day? Giant rolling papers. Okay. It's a super collector's item. No way. Yeah, I have like giant rolling papers that put all these figures together. That album from the five. Yeah, giant rolling papers. That plastic band. It's about $5. So we real quick brought up the Snoop thing with all the weed, but he really just said he'd stop smoking. And then what he did, I thought so. I thought it was for sure an edible brand. It was way better than so. Right. It was the smokeless fire pit. He only put his one stuff. Right. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. And placed it on the stove. But how much of a fireplace? I can't even remember what it is. Like, speaking of the fireplace, smoke the lighter. Somebody, anybody else? Let's buy it. Now, what kind of bag do you think he got for that? It better have been crazy. Because he could have launched the album brand and it was done a lot. He did launch like cereal with Master P. Yeah, grocery store. Kids cereal. So he got, I mean, Snoop launched mad shit. So he gets that bag. Yeah, especially now. He's a level of his career. He's doing everything. He did like, you know, shows at Market Store and shit. You know what I mean? But that motherfucker is a straight threat. That smoking weed in the public. They're like, you know, that's fire shit right there. That's like, that's weed right there though. Like, that's the power of personality. Snoop like, I do the fucking platinum. It's like they're doing big time. Diffusing weed culture. Absolutely. It was interesting. I have to go for real. I actually had I went through something. I had a little moment. I had to stop smoking for a bit, and then that's when it came out with that
that little stunt, you know, before what was happening. Follow. Not the only one. I said I was about smoking weed and everybody goes, no, who the boy? And I was like, but Snoop stopped smoking weed. Yeah, you know, so I was all happy about it, right? And then he said what he said, but if I got the honest by the time he said he was smoking weed again, you're a slower guy. Bro, you smoked the day before.
That'd be quick. Yeah. I'm feeling like there's some weed business now. So let's talk a little bit about how we help our customers into the product that they want. Like so that when they come in and let's say they're new to cannabis, they don't even know. They don't know. They're like, yeah, like you smoke cigarettes, but I don't know. I haven't smoked anything in a long time. But I need something to chill out after work.
My first question would be, what are you comfortable with? How do you want to consume it? Are you comfortable with smoking? Consider to eat it and to drink it. Maybe add it to something that you're already doing. There's so many ways that you consume it. You know, there's some people who are not comfortable with smoking, but they are comfortable with vaping. We can direct you for that too. You know what I mean? So that's my first question for that person who is saying, I'm completely new. I've never smoked any weed, but it's legal now. I'm interested in partaking. So that's pretty much like, what are you comfortable with? Where do you want to start? Because we can go down any one of those roads. Right. Especially at stage one. Because we got a plethora of all of those things that I just mentioned. So
let's say there's somebody who came in the store that said, oh, it's been a while. They're like, oh,
that is the South House and the Jessica from that one.
By the way, I saw the stripper dance. It was April.
Your family was good. Was good with y'all. Me too. Some lot. I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous. Me too. I am not gonna lie. I have to take this tight ass target executive on block. I'm what? I can feel on my voice. I am a little sick. Not even a little. I'm born. My shit is really like, my shit broken. It's wonky. I'm walking with it. Let me get my head. It's the Bills. The Bills they're a pretty good team. You know, they got Josh Allen.
Realistically, if you're actually working,
Too much clutter.
Holding has come in all kinds of intercutting forms, like air boil for toasting melty results. Whirlpool, everyday care.
This country is infested with all manner of scum. Okay, we're going to use... Okay, now we've got some actual elites. See how this does. Not great. It's okay, but not great. A little slow. You need to be free to play the game. Oh, that'd be a good start. Oh, I don't have an amulet, do I? No, I don't. Okay, great. To be honest, there's people that probably spent more time on this game than it would take to get a degree, and they probably know less about this game than they do about a degree. That it would take that much time to get. Like, this game is very complicated. But, like, I wouldn't say that it's like, that's not really a reason to, like, let it intimidate you to play. But it certainly is, it can be overwhelming, for sure. It's all changing, yeah.
When I'm ready,
I've graduated and learned nothing? Yeah, I know. I didn't really learn a lot in school either, to be honest. I felt like it was always like kind of a waste of time. So yeah, it's just it's like the reason why it's like I kind of went to school because I didn't really care about going to school, right? I just went to school because it was something to do. But to be honest, all I ever really wanted to do was make videos, play video games, and hang out with people, right?
Something worthy.
And so
something like.
It wasn't really something I was like particularly enthusiastic about. How'd you do in health class?
I knew
I didn't give a fuck about it at all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, kill that guy right there. That was close. We started losing our zombies. What did you say? Yeah. Well, for a long time, I was streaming and like playing video games and doing what I'm doing now. It's just I wasn't getting paid for it. That's the difference. Yeah, you can do what I'm doing now. You can do it right now. You're just not going to get paid money, maybe. But like you can do it, sure. It's like yeah. Yeah, this difference, like, you can see it on, like, the single target, right? Like, damage increase, much better.
I need more mana.
I probably should have gone there if I did.
Fairyland loves to
This is like an area in the game where, we're going through, like, these trials, and you have to fight, like, basically Odysseus at the end of it. He's like an undead bird. Worst part of the game, in my opinion? You don't like Labyrinth? I'm not a lab disliker. I can see why other people are though. It feels old and outdated. It's weird that in the Atlas tree, there's only like one node that modifies the labyrinth. Yeah, I definitely say that. There's not really a lot you can do with labyrinth at all. Let's do play first. Ruthless Settler? No, do not choose Ruthless. Just play the base game. Like play do the settler thing, and then do it like normal, like without ruthless or hardcore check. I'll go this one. Lab is for enchants. Yeah, well they made it to where you can get lab enchants from other places now too. Because people used to have characters dedicated just to running labyrinth. They were mainly juggernauts with like fucking a lot of single target damage. Like 9 fucking endurance or whatever. Minions, if you're going melee? I am. My minions are doing melee. Okay, this is a big note for me right there. Sacrifice, that's huge. Actually fucking massive. Because like it's gonna really help out a lot. It's like, oh, I have 4 zombies now too. Didn't realize that. Yeah, we're starting to start ramping.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. And where is Brutus? I think it's the next area after this. There's no lab enchants anymore? Oh yeah, it's like new weapons or something like that, or skill gems. Let's get another yeah. Sometimes the minions can be kind of stupid. Like, you get to a point where, like, the minions, especially whenever you don't have a lot of damage, like, minions have, like, strength pressure on, like, 5 things. Like, what minions really excel at is, like, just destroying one mob. But, like, whenever it's, like, mob clear, there's, like, different, things that you can have to get one cleave, basically. But, aside from that, it can be very frustrating to do. Ooh, what's this? Can I go through that? Is that new? Fuck, I can't get over there. There's a lever nearby?
much clutter.
Oh shit! Okay, what's in here? Chemist strongbox. Get the funded run on the this is your local run. We're going to replace this one. We're going to replace this one. And we're replacing this one. Holy shit. Great. Dare shop your house once human. I need to. Toby's been putting in work on the map now. He's been going crazy. This is similar weekend for a newbie to get into. Yeah, I actually think this is probably one of the most, if I'm understanding it correctly, it's going to be one of the most friendly to new player leagues that they've ever made. It's super addictive. I have, like in one human, I have all legendary gear. Like, I can crit for 50,000. Like, I basically beat the game. Oh, it gets nuts. Like, I can one-shot the elites. Okay. There's another one, too. Is Sanctum in the game? It is? Okay. I didn't know. I really need to make plus.
Too much clutter.
That would be good in some other circumstances, but it's just not with mine. Okay, after this we should have our first actual boss. Yep, here it is. Alrighty boys, let's do it. Fat bitch. Who's this fat bitch at? Not over here. Oh, it's just fucking fucked up. It was, yeah, no, I'm fucked up. Yeah, I need to. It's a dead guy. Nope. Oh, he's getting big, dude. Man, he really likes killing my minions.
We're the legendaries. We're the legendaries. What the hell? What in the fuck? What are your minions? That's a great question, man. I wish I knew the answer to that. They're gone. They roached out. I just got fucked up, man. Okay, let's go get these. Alright, now we're gonna go back to that area. Where are these? There it is. Yes. Now, gentlemen, now we begin playing the game. We got the skeletons. Okay. And I will keep raising spirit here, but I'm probably not going to use them anymore because I prefer some skeletons. I think way better. Okay, now we got $300. So let's go over to the main march. I guess this is it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get Adam. Okay, good. Shit, gotta get me. Okay. So manage the town with Johan and add gold to treasure. Okay. Manage town. And then let's add treasury gold. We're gonna add I guess we're gonna add 69 gold. 73, okay, thanks for that. Okay, good. And then for mining, I guess I can do mine Crimson Iron. And I click on this, and then I assign Adam. Wait, let me just have them. Charter's law. It's not like a union or some shit. Assign a worker to mining or information board. Okay. Manage town. Alright, so we're going to go over the mining town right here. We're going to go Crimson Iron, and we're going to assign this worker here. Okay, good. Now, yeah, he earns for the mines 60 per hour, so that's how much he's farming. He needs 6 gold per hour. Okay. That's right. Okay, we got big money. Establish shipping. Oh, I get to make the ships now. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I can't. I need more iron ore. Okay, so if he's mining right now, this means I probably need to just come back in like 20 minutes, right? I'm gonna buy one more person. Yeah, we're gonna put another guy on here just so we can. No, they're being paid, guys. Guys, they're being paid. That's not what's happening. Okay, let's see. How do we get to that? On camera. Oh. They're paid slaves. Yeah.
Key of change is hosting the chef's fees. Of course, military, under 20 votes per person, buying craveable lettuce wraps, and original flavors to celebrate with friends, family, and supplied for America's #1 food restaurant.
Okay, now you guys can see why I like the skeletons. Yep. That's level 1. I can summon them anywhere I want. They spawn over there, not on top of the mobs. Like, I'm gonna be in such a good situation right now. Like, by the time I get to Marvale and I have to level up, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be living in a whole new world. Look at my, okay, 2i, right? Look for items, look for that. Game. Alright, we've got some it's on. We're good. Alright. All you can take it's on the jump. Look, I'm so far behind you. Yeah, that thing you're going through? I just did. I did before. And we'll see, like, yeah, it's working. What's this? What a bitch. And if I really want to, I can actually summon even more. Look how many I have now.
Too much clutter.
Oh. I need more mana. I haven't got a single mana blast. Look at that right there. See if this is any good. Dexterity? This is actually a really good item.
Exile, you are a welcome omen. We will be best friends, Beast, until we
Yeah, we're gonna put
slaughter
this
you.
on. Because I don't really need Fireball anyway. Okay. There we go. We gotta go down this one. Yeah, you see how good this is, right? It's actually just something right on top of this guy. And also keep in mind, every level I get is gonna make me do way more damage. Like, this is all minion attack speed and cast speed and shit.
Too much
20% increased effect of offerings. I think we might go with that. Yeah, it's really good. Like, holy shit. You think so? Like, this early? You see, obviously, like, now it's, it can be a bit of a struggle. It's like with multiple mobs, it's still kind of hard to do.
I need more mana.
There's one down.
Too much clutter.
There we go. Yeah, we're doing okay. Not great, but we're doing okay. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing good out of that. I was hoping I'd get more of a reward. Considering it's such a 2 weeks. Thank fucking God. Holy shit. Now I finally have a real mana blast. Wasn't on that trauma reactor? No, I didn't. I took a break. I mean, also, like, I feel like there hasn't really been a lot going on. It's like that Mr. Beast stuff, maybe, but, like, that's not really... I feel like that's kind of already, like, defined, right? Ooh, okay. What do we want out of this? Two things. Ball haste
When I'm ready,
or
not
ball summon skeletons. That's what we need. There's a special boss at the end of this. It's like kind of annoying to kill. And if we get one of their items, it would be a very good day for me. I'll just say that. Ball summon skeletons is fucking ridiculous, by the way. When I get a Chaos Sword, I'll buy it on somebody. Bro. Eyes are dying. Boys, yeah, you missed all the chests? Yeah, that's because they're bad. The chests never drop anything good, man. Because I don't think they do. Okay, this is actually really big for me. Yeah, that's a huge increase. The other chest is PoE. Yeah, I don't do it unless it's like a weird, like, series fall or something like that, you know? You get some chaos and lines. Alright. That was pretty good. I mean, I don't need those items, but, you know, if I did need them, it would have been good. Romantic wood? Okay. Alright. Where's the boss? This game feels like Hate Storm. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except it's not the same. I feel like we're gonna take that. Okay, here's the boss. Here we go. Please, bro. Please. Please, let's go. That's so dumb, bro. Like, that's so dumb. What a dumb game. Like, that's so stupid. Come on, 78 for bombs. I don't even think it matters. It's not that much better. That's so better. What a fucking joke. That's so stupid. That's corrupted anyway? Yeah, I know that, but it... I don't understand. I gotta get more minion life, man. I'm gonna move that in case I want to use it. Okay. It's weird to see gold, man. It really is. Okay, we got another chest. Alright, guys, here it comes. Portal scroll. Wow. Let's open another chest. What do we get? Nothing. Wow. Oh, man. It could be anything. Where am I going? I just necromancer book, basically. Okay, let's go get the bombs. Come on. That's crazy. That was all. I gotta hold one of those. I'm gonna loot this just so I can hold on to it for now. Oh, actually, I have this. What did I have? It's about the same. I got to care about it. Actually, probably just like 11. I don't think I'm going to get a Convoking Wand anytime soon. They probably won't drop it to like Act 5. Reslot it? Yeah, but I don't have an ability to put it through slots yet for it. There it is. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this now, and let's do a Holy Might. Because this is going to help me a lot with clear speed.
Do not worry, little beast.
Damn, that's actually pretty good.
We are friends now.
Cutting back, you popping off it? Yeah, I'd say I am, actually. I'm doing pretty well. After we finish Act 1, we're going to go back to our base. The way that most people play the game is they just kind of like run through everything. I've done that before in different leagues, but I only feel comfortable doing that once I kind of have like my build like going, you know? I feel like right now my build is not going. It's okay, but it's not great. They were under your naval portal. I think both properly. Oh yeah. Forgot all about that. I'm thinking maybe I should take one of these coral rings and use a how do you guys feel about using an alchemy or like one of the coral rings? I think that's kind of a good idea. It's a waste. Alright. I'll do it.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
Okay. Game's has probably what's where the hell is the fucking ship graveyard? Where the fuck is it? Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what? You guys bring up a really good point. Yeah, I should save it for a 4-link. You're absolutely right. Yeah, let's do that. What says? We're gonna bring in the other guys here too. Hey, I already have one of those probably belong to. Oh, I need this actually. Ooh, man, these mobs sure do a lot of damage. Nice. What's it? Oh. Oh. You're just gonna do that for a while? Okay. Not 30 yet? I'm 34. I know, it sucks, bro. Yeah. Really sick. Oh. Not good. Like, they really should have made the mining things give you like better rewards. You know, inside of the work process. I feel like I've done like 5 of them. I haven't really gotten anything that was like substantial at all. 40 chocolate points? Really? I didn't get shit off of that one then. I guess I got fucking scammed.
seems like some bullshit to me. Use it to upgrade the base? Yeah, I guess, but it's just like, I want to get the item there too. Okay. Yeah, somebody's already level 36. Yeah, the people that speedrun this game, I think it's kind of impressive to do, considering like how much variability there is. It's too much variability and it's bad or something. Yeah, true. $230K players on Steam. Well, this league, I think that PoE is one of those games that like a lot of people. It's one of those games that like a lot of people want to try, but they feel like it's too unapproachable. And I do think that it's possible for PoE to be approachable to new players, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know, like, does this increase goals? It doesn't. It doesn't increase everything else, though. Oh, we got something here. Try it, it's free? Yeah, it's a free game. I would absolutely recommend it. Okay. Bitch. Got more zombies. This will have fun. That's so cool. Alright, now we have to fight this guy. You have to help this guy and then he betrays you. What an asshole? Yeah, I know, he is an asshole. Look at the damage though. You see that? That is crazy, bro. That guy got fucking destroyed. You see that? Holy. What's this? That's actually a pretty good item. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this over to here, and then Accelerating Spirit, I'm gonna put that over. Put this here, and then we're gonna put this. Very softly. We're in kind of an awkward position with like gems, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I need to swap that over. I think it's better. Yeah, I probably, I didn't realize it was like as fucked up as it was, but it's okay. I need some little bit of gems and everything, but I'm sure it'll fix itself soon. God damn it. Yeah, I know I'm just very discouraged right now. You ever wish you had to quit gaming and streaming and go start family? Well, I don't know. I mean, I have to, right? I mean, I think that there's... I don't think anybody wants to have to do anything, you know? Jesus, who is this cocksucker? He's just killing all my mobs. Nothing too good. Peak concurrence for PoE. Yeah, well, what I'm saying is like this league, I think, is definitely a league where a new player can come into the game, and it's easier to understand what's happening. I'm not saying that it makes the league easy to approach or anything like that, but I'm saying that it improves the probability that somebody can understand what's happening. Yeah, the trailer popped fall off. Yeah, it did. My video about it was really popular too. Okay.
There are no more worthy beasts near.
Oh yeah, this is huge. This is massive.
We'll go feed the ones we caught.
Okay.
Too much clutter.
This is gonna sound stupid, but I think I might actually have to replace Let me actually do elemental resistances here. Throw that away. I'm gonna replace this with this so I can keep all my other abilities. I feel like I'm losing out on a lot of abilities right now, and there's no reason for me to. Even though this has the wrong gems. Why not sell? Well, I don't know. I just don't feel like it. Okay. Okay, Spark, get rid of that. Oh yeah, it goes into gem tab, that's right. That's like get rid of everything for now. Okay, let's keep going. Which one's recommended to play a favorite build? Follow build guide? You should follow a build guide. I think that's the best way to play the game. The reason why is because following a build guide will give you the ability to, like, you should follow a build guide and then be willing to take risks on your own. So, like, don't know. But the odds are that the guys that made the build guide understand the game way better than you do, and you will probably be wrong every single time that you diverge from the build guide, but it will be a learning experience that will make you understand why you were wrong. That's what I would say. We're going to data with mechanics and viewing. Really? Okay, I can get like a pedal path or something like that now, but like that's not really failing. Next time I get transmutation, I'm going to use it on my flask here. Oh, stash? Yeah, that's actually, you can, so you can get stash tabs, and stash tabs make it easier to play the game for sure. That's a good point. So if I use this thing here, this flesh offering, it's like super good. What it does is like for 5 seconds, it makes my minions like basically attack super fast. Go ahead and use this. Instant recovery for mana. That's actually really good. I'm gonna get rid of my existing one. Actually, this is always the okay.
I have seen warriors.
You want no mage blood? No, I've actually never got a mage blood before. Usually I will play a league and then I kind of drift away because there's like some other game that's coming out. And, or like I hit a wall in the game where it's like I can't go any farther because it's just really hard. And I'm just like, okay, I'm quitting, I'm done. Okay, we have another orange alpha more. Alright. Here we go, gentlemen. Let's get it. Man, these guys sure are doing a lot of damage.
I greet you.
I thought y'all said I was supposed to get something out of what? Where is it? Who was it said that there's a bunch of stuff in it? Where is it? They lied. They did, bro. This is fucked up. I think I'll get a Spectrum in Act 2, I'm not sure. Hopefully soon. You're supposed to mine it? No, there'd be an interaction icon if I was supposed to mine it. Okay. Please be good. Still got damage. That's really good. That is good. Okay. What we're really going to have to know is on the boss then. Are you on? Play anything? Oh, I was in the queue at the beginning, so it made it easier for me to get into the game. There's no way I can, right? Nope. Okay. So we're going to go to here, and then we're going to go to here, and then we're going to go up to here. Yeah, for 2 minutes. And then we're going to go down to here. I think I might use Spiritual Aid. Even though it probably isn't good, it probably might be good in early game because I'll have like different random abilities. It's the game who's gone. That's all. I'll be a person I've seen play a magic build in the game. I've used magic a lot in game. But it's true that I do prefer melee. Okay, here we go. This is the first big boss. Man. She's really killing a lot of my minions, huh? There's 2 faces to this fight, by the way. I'm fucked. Man, these minions are dying really fast. I haven't played a minion build since they changed the campaign. I didn't realize it was this fast.
Man shall remember the High Templar's black. That, the Chamber of Sin.
Jesus. She's regenerating her shield. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to go back. We have to go back. Good. Here we go. Jesus. Okay, that's phase 1 is over. This is covered in guys. Very bad. Man. Man. I think we might just go back again. I'm out of mana. We are. We're going to have to go back again. Wait, maybe not. Yep. Jesus, bro, this is bad. This is real bad. Man. Jesus, guys, that was bad. That was bad, bro. Like, god damn. It's okay, we're gonna keep going. Things will keep getting better, guys, I promise. Okay, what is this down? Is this any good? Not really. Yeah, none of these are all that great. Okay, got one more. 1 hour and 30 minutes for Act 1. That's a new record, actually. Let me go back to the area. Alright. Now what? So how do I get my resources? Do I go back over this? No. Countdown. Okay. Let's see how this works.
What do you need now?
How do I move? Or is it
Can we be of help?
automatically given to me? Find door. Okay, I have it. There's okay, I got it now. Okay, it does it automatically. I don't have to move everything. Alright, here we go. This should be really big. Here we go. Damn. Okay, so send a shipment. Alright, let's send the shipment. The ship's arriving well. I don't think I need to do that. Maybe I do. Let me double check over here. Okay, upgrade rank 2. I think we just need more orange alpha. Yeah, Constitution? Oh yeah, you're right. Ship islands. Oh, I don't have crew yet. Okay, I think at this point, what we really need to do is we just need to farm, and I'm just gonna go all the way through Act all the way through Act 2, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Fight for the goal. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Man. These guys cannot fucking stay alive. It's bad. The pickup range is crazy. Yeah, it's a good thing. I hate having to like worry about like little things like picking up mobs and stuff like or items and stuff. Right? It's just super annoying. I wonder if I should even try to summon these anymore. You know what I really need to do is I need to be using the, oh, this is good. That's big good. I need to be using Flesh Offering more. I think they're minion armor affixes. Yeah, I just don't have them yet, obviously. Yeah, right now it's going to be a struggle to like kind of overcome it. I'm actually surprised. This is the most I've struggled on making a minion build this early in a long time. But I think the other reason could be because I'm also not. I haven't really done it ever since they like bumped the campaign.
Welcome.
So I think that's probably the main reason, actually. I don't use WASD. They are in PoE 2. I just don't. I'm sure they'll probably have it in the PoE 1, but they just haven't done it yet.
We read the land.
Okay.
Yes. Go where you are needed.
Just sell these 2 items. Okay.
I see into the
Let's
gloom.
go. Get minion damage support? I did. You know what I really should do is I should get 2 of them. You know what? Let me actually take a second and really, like, look and see what I need to get. Okay, purchase items. Nothing out there. In here. In damage, that's HP. It does, but if the mobs are dead, then they can't do damage to my guys. Okay, purchase items. Alright. Arcane Surge, Prismatic, Channeling, Spell Cascade, Summon Phantasm. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get 2 melee splash spirits. And we're going to wait until we get a red, and then we're going to put it on these. And we'll also get 1 more minion to help. Fuck. Well, I don't want to walk the gym. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I fucked up. But this will make a really big difference whenever I can't use it, though. Even though I can't use it right now. Okay. Let's get over here. I'll put these in now, though, so they can start leveling. That's 20 weeks. Let's go this one. Wait, so 1 red, 1 blue? Yeah, no, I feel it. There was nothing to do with it, I did it. But when this game makes you qualify for certain jobs. I mean, this game is, it's very complex, right? And, I think the complexity is, in some ways the complexity is a good thing, in some ways it's a bad thing. Like, I would say, in most ways it's a good thing. Like, I think it's an overall positive. But, there's definitely, some things that I think that they could improve on. To make the complexity, like, more approachable for, like, new players, you know? So, like, now, I feel like having Flesh Offering really made a big difference. Wow. Okay, I don't really need any of these. I'll take the ring, maybe, see if there's anything good. Actually, pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and scale on that. I think I need to do this, I don't remember that. This, by the way, was the thing that I saw preparing and playing that made me want to play the game. It was like this area. He was like fighting a bear in like in a cave like this. Flesh Offering's very good. Yeah. I want to play solo self-help. I feel like I'm having this game knowledge. I really like the idea of trading. And, like, for example, whenever Diablo decided to get rid of trading, I really was disappointed. I really, really, really didn't like that. And so, ever since then, like, I really like PoE for having trading. Like, to me, trading makes it feel like... And I don't think, by the way, I think if you like solo self-bound, that's not, like, a wrong opinion, right? It's just, like, to me, I really like trading, and I like the gameplay that it creates. Yeah, see, now we're fucking ramping. You see this? Holy shit. You see that? We are big kicking it. That's what the game's all about. You see this cocksucker right here is getting destroyed. Get out of my life. Okay. Probably should do this. use the filter? I do. I'm using. Okay, here we go. All right, here's the big cop. Let's meet him. Look at this. It's really. Okay. What are we getting out of this this area? What are we getting, guys? Fall summon skeletons. That's right. It's gonna happen for sure. Gold? Nope.
What are you looking
I actually don't like this instant recovery. I thought I would like it more than I do. But like, we are struggling. I'm gonna be honest. Like this. Okay, that's we're gonna get a little more extra health too. So we're gonna help Aurora, and so what it is now is you still get the same amount of points, but you get 1 extra point versus 2. Is that pretty much how it works? Yes? Okay. Man, this shit's going on for a bit. Alright, here we got the boss. Let's do it. Alright, we're big dicking it. Come on. I'm fucking frozen. Alright. It is what it is, right? Sell them? I'm not even going to worry about selling them right now. It's too early. More garbage. That DPS is trash. It's so bad, right? No, my damage sucks dick right now. It's so bad. I'm actually, I'm really not doing well right now. Like, I'm surviving, but, like, barely. I'm on my thread. Boomer DPS? It's just garbage DPS. Like, not Boomer, it's just trash. That's it. There we go. It's not dead. Jesus. Minions in a melee league? Guys, it's not. We're doing great right now, okay? What do you mean? You'll see, it's gonna turn around. It's gonna turn around real soon. Like, everything's gonna be way different. Or do you guys have fun? I feel like this build is probably worse than the average Twin build. I'm gonna be honest. It's even worse. I think it's because I haven't invested in any sort of like secondary benefits for the gems. I'm just kind of like freewheeling it. Like it's probably a mistake to do that. I guess we'll kill Creighton first. Okay. At least here we'll get a little bit of life. Need more minion bonuses? Really? Oh! I think you're right. I do. I agree with you. What the fuck is this? I need to get another flask. What a joke. Okay, maybe I get something good here? Aw, fuck you. What a piece of shit. Let's keep going. Just need to do more DPS. I'm trying. SRS plus minion damage is fine in some maps. Yeah, what if I told you that I had items to use for minion damage splash, but I sold them? Yeah, so I sold all of the good items that I was supposed to have, and I don't have them anymore because now they're gone. Pretty cool, right? So like all this speed damage that I would like theoretically be doing right now, bam, dead. Gotta kill one mob at a time. Real bad. It's real bad, guys. It's real bad. Uh-oh. I'm out of it. Gotta pour back. Gotta go back. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. We're doing great, guys. Let's keep going. Everything's fine. Another mana flask? Good idea. Man. Got this? Sure, guys. Sure. Oh, we got another war thing. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm sure this is going to work out real well.